Good morning. It's Monday. Monday can be tough. So I miss being able to play videos for you guys in the morning where they scream at you. I can't really scream at you. I don't think my neighbors would like it. I think it would make them very upset. They wouldn't be digging the screaming at all. But I can say hello to a few people out there, which is nice. Bruce Van Horn, who is on Twitter, he's phenomenal. Hello, Lori. Good morning to you. I was on a broadcast this morning, and because we don't like something someone says doesn't mean it isn't true to them. So your truth and my truth are both cool with me, right? Like you don't have to agree with me, but as long as you're coming from a pure feeling and there's no manipulation in that feeling and you're here to be positive, which again is interpretation, right? Everything's interpretation. But don't talk about stuff you don't understand. And don't call OBS Zoom. Like, it just looks foolish. And talk to the parties directly. That's it. I had to leave. I went, this is foolishness. It's nutty. It's like fake news. We don't do that, especially on this platform. We got enough problems right now, right? We're into day 4 here on New Happs. I've enjoyed it. I really have. I gotta admit, I miss the pictures. I miss the videos. I miss the audience. I think we have, half the audience we had before? Maybe? If that? It's not good. But it's a temporary condition. Last night, I had Chris Gales on. We had Tony D on. We have individuals who are very upset. I still can't get my Twitter to connect to Happs, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Not that a gazillion people were watching it on Twitter anyways. Maybe today I'll address that and figure it out. I don't know. Something's not right. Maybe Twitter doesn't like me putting 2-hour videos on their stream. Who knows? I don't know. I know I've been on Twitter now for over 10 years, and I built something, and it's a great community on there, but it's also had its share of ups and downs. But worrying and judging what everybody else says, it's not going to change anything. It is what it is. And there's going to be aspects in your life that you like and aspects in your life that you don't like, and that's okay. We're all just trying to do our best. But you got to be careful what you put out there, right? Like, if you're angry, get off. Just leave. Just leave for a bit until you cool down, and then get all the information and fully understand what's going on. And even I don't fully understand. I don't. I'm trying to understand to the best of my ability, but I really don't fully understand it. Narcissists have a very fragile ego that bursts like a soap bubble. If anyone challenges them in any way, if you question them, their ego is morally wounded. Well, we have our share of narcissists on here. And as you get older, your ego kind of just it dissipates. It's gone. You don't really care that much. You just don't. You try to stay true to yourself, whatever that is. But knowing that what you put on here It can be taken down, but the truth is, it is forever on the internet once it's up there. Someone's caught it, right? Especially if you have tens of thousands of followers. That's the other thing right now on Happs. People are really, really upset about the requirement of having 10,000 followers. They hate it. Think it's crazy. I personally feel that it's necessary. Totally necessary that we have that. We're not going to change anything for the better unless we have quality on here. And for the longest time, we had people smoking up, drinking, passing out, swearing, racism, not professional. And you know what? Even my broadcasts at times are silly. What did Randy say yesterday? We are the kings of mediocrity, which is really funny and true. But you build an audience, right? That's basically what happens is you build an audience. And what's happened with this platform is no matter what time you come on in the day, there is people out there. But the audience right now, I don't know, says there's 4 eyes. 2 weeks ago, there would have been 40 eyes. So 10 times. I also know that people will watch this for a very long time. So let's say when it's all said and done, there's, I don't know, 50 views, 100 views. So say we get really lucky and there's 105 views. 2 weeks, it could be 500 views. There's views, that we've received in the past on programs that I really don't think deem 5,000 views, but people watch them. I don't know. You explain it to me. We do really, really bad karaoke that doesn't even sync up right. People watch them. I don't think there's a karaoke show that isn't over 1,000 views. I wouldn't watch it. I like being in it because it's fun and it's hilarious. We've also had some of those go sideways where people were really, really nasty to each other at the end. And you know what? That doesn't look good on me. But sometimes you're tired and you've been doing it now for, I don't know, 2, 3 hours and you're running, the show, and there's a lot entailed to it. Good morning, Michael. Do you think it's too early in the morning right now? Great thing about early in the morning, Mike, is that it's not crazy. It's like a moment of peace. So I do enjoy that part. You know what I should do, Michael, now that you've reminded me? I'm going to do this. All right. But one of the good things that has happened out of this, I'm now seeing people who quit before coming back. So there are people who are coming back and putting their toe in the pond. Well, good morning to you too. How are you feeling this morning? And what time is it? And where are you? Because it's not telling me that. So I'm not sure where you're currently. I live in Canada. I live in Toronto. It's 2 degrees. It's Monday, November 15th. And I know Monday's tough for a lot of people. Well, if you're having problems sleeping, Michael, it probably means that you're being affected by the energy. And the energy right now is off the Richter scale. And I mean the energy in the universe. So, but this platform and the world is full of narcissists. So you have to stay clear of them. And don't add to the fuel or the fire, or don't put fuel on the fire. Don't add gas to the fire. But it isn't true. See, the thing is, you have a right to an opinion. I have a right to an opinion as long as it isn't harming anyone. I don't know. You can say the smallest thing and it can really rattle someone. Words are weapons, right? I don't know. Okay, I've invited Randy. Tony was up late last night. Tony D. I'm only up this morning because my wife had to head into work early. So I made sure that I was on. My good friend Richard is on this morning doing the Anchor Morning audio coffee morning something. He's a good guy. He's one of the best, actually. Former firefighter. Really, really decent, kind human being. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, yeah, let's do that. It'd be wonderful. We can get him up. But, you know, knowledge. Chris, how are you? Good morning. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. Richard's on as well, by the way. So if you can pop back and forth or do both, that'd be great. Um, how are you guys enjoying the difference? And what I mean the difference is the new Happs. Are you enjoying it? Is it upsetting? I heard a lot of people didn't meet the cut yet. If you guys ever want to broadcast and can't broadcast, just ask and you can always come up. You know, I'm open to that. I think everybody should be heard. Um, I think some of the things that have been done will be modified. And right now we're very much in beta. So it is what it is. There you go. I'm sending invites to people in the room. If they want to come up and say hello, you can if you want. If you don't, that's cool too. All right. Because I know right now some people can't come up. I don't know who can. I don't know who. The other thing is to always look and see if you are currently following those people. I've been pretty lucky. Most of my stuff is still the same, but the notifications. Oh God, I don't think there are. There, like I used to have it where it would be bing, 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 to the point it was annoying, right? But we got to help each other. And believe it or not, getting 10,000 followers across many platforms can be easily done in a year, within a year. It's funny because when I first came on Twitter, and I've told this story before, it was bad. I think I had 30 followers the first month, maybe 50 if I was lucky. And I remember being excited about having 100 followers. It's like, wow, 100 people are following me. Woo! Right? And then it went from that to 1,000. And then what you do is you piggyback off of people who have more influence. And I was good at that. Yeah. Okay. So now I'll just keep an eye. All right. Do you guys even know how to work the system? I didn't know that you had to let people in for the longest time in the waiting room, which I think is so funny. I think of like a doctor's office, but I gotta be honest with you. I like it. I like that you can bring guests up and bring guests down because sometimes, and you can only have four, which is fantastic. I don't think you should ever get into 8, 10, 12. Problem is, people feel left out. The best is probably one on one if you have a good guest. We got Chris here. He knows what he's doing. Okay. So this is the first time officially that Chris has ever been on my show. I've been on his show. He's never been on my show. This is the first. So This is the great thing about the new Happs. So
Hey, Michael.
be real. New Happs. What do you think? Come on.
Yeah.
You can do better than that. Did um did you use the functionality before? Would you use the pictures and would you play a video? Did you do that before? Yeah. Do you miss the
Yeah.
landscape?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people miss the landscape. Are you able to broadcast right now?
Um,
No?
I haven't done it yet.
Okay. Because a lot of people can't because they don't meet the criteria. Some do. Um, I don't know how long you've been broadcasting. If you've been broadcasting since the beginning, you're probably okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're using the term OG, your original gangster. Or if you're like me, you're an old guy, but you're not an old guy. So are you still doing your morning broadcast throughout the night, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours? Have you done one
Yeah.
on the new platform?
Well, not a live stream we did on Twitch only.
On Twitch. Okay.
Mm.
I love Twitch, the quality. It's phenomenal. See, I always forget you can easily go do it on Twitch, and you guys are all on Twitch, and you all followed me.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very close to. I think I'm at 50. If I'm not, I'm like 48 or 49. And it
But
reminds.
you're at
What's
60
that?
right now. You're at 60.
No,
Mm.
you're lying.
Mm.
Woohoo! Wow. So you're on Twitch right now? Is that what you're saying?
No,
No. Okay. I'm totally confused. How do you know I'm at 60? You just remember?
I checked your channel.
Okay. Well, thank you. Good, good. I'm glad you did that. That's good. So me begging the world has helped because I've been doing a lot of begging. That's funny. Maybe I'll get to 100 someday. Woo! I don't know. It's funny because some of the contributors on there only have 500 people, right? That do it every
Mm.
day, and I'm thinking that's not much, but I realize that's a real feat on there. Richard, Richard, please come up. And I know you're a big fan of Richard too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's solid. He's crashing. That's what he said. Well, I
Yeah.
even
His stream crashed twice.
yeah, that's not good. Be nice if we can get Walt up here too. So I have 60 on Twitch. Well, that's something
Yeah.
to celebrate. So that means I can make my 25 cents a commercial, babe, because I know I meet all the other criteria.
Mm.
Because you have to have X amount of hours. Done it.
Yeah.
You have to have a certain amount of people in the room. I've had that.
And you guys stream on seven different days.
I've done way more than that, and so many hours. So I don't know if you know this, but I'm on YouTube, and YouTube. It took me, oh my god, man! It must have took me 6 years to get 1,000 followers, maybe seven. And without trying, recently in the last 4 months, I'm at 3,000. I went from 2,000 to 3,000 in about 4 months, doing nothing, and that's just momentum. So it can be done. There he is, the man, the dude, the legend. Richard's in the house. Jump in here, jump in there, jump in everywhere. There he is. Well, we got to see him briefly. Oh, he's got his OBS on. Oh, I didn't know you ran OBS. Oh, yeah, you have to be pretty resource rich. Yeah, I'm hearing myself through your scope a little bit, but that's okay. We're fine. He may have to just do without OBS. How are you, sir? You okay? A lot of people are frustrated. People are crazy. And so I'm hearing myself through his broadcast. Richard, can you hear me? Oh, there he is. Okay, did you take your OBS off? Nope, it's back. He's here. Gonna go round in circles.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Here
I
I
can
am. I
see
can
you.
see. Okay.
Did you
Can you
get
hear me?
rid of the OBS? Is that what you did, or?
No, I'm on OBS. You can see I'm in landscape.
Oh, is it? Oh, this is all for landscape. Is this like a boycott? Is this what this is, or?
No, I'm able to do it. So I get a better picture. I like this.
A lot of people are upset about the landscape. So you can drag
Well,
any
that's
photo up or
that's
down.
let's see. That's one of the items I have on my list. I got to give you credit, Michael, that you said for if you have something negative to say something positive. So I'm up to 6 pros, and I've got 7 cons. 6 things I like, and
Yeah.
7 things I don't like. So it's 50 just about.
Can you bring it up? Can you bring?
So
We'll bring up the points.
this is for my own. I'm not crowding for halves. Okay, it's pretty much. Let's just say about a third of, maybe 50% of the stuff is what we've already heard and stuff like that. So it's immaterial for me to stuff. Is this for my own thing to say, yeah, I can still be on this page because there's still some good stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a work in progress. I guess I've never crashed. I had 2 crashes from the desktop from my Anchor Morning Audio. So I'm going to have to slap something together because I only got 10 more minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even
So I
the
appreciate
app was
Have you thought about just not going through OBS today and just running through their app and just
No,
having
I'm committed to stay on OBS because OBS. Let's just say you're bringing up one of the things. That's one of the things on my good list. I can use OBS. Picture's stellar.
Okay.
Sound is great. So,
Can
but
you
OBS
explain to those who
works.
don't know how to use OBS? So you do through your camera, right?
I'm just a knucklehead. I don't know how to use it. I just use it.
Well, you said okay.
Go ahead.
Well, Chris, what is the proper way to put OBS on this system? How do you do it?
First of all, you gotta change your settings so your camera won't lag.
Okay.
I noticed that his camera is kind of lagging.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you kind of
There's a
figure out what's
setup in the OBS when you bring it up. You got to set up your scenes, and then each scene you set up your camera and all the other.
Yeah, I know how to do that part. I'm trying to figure out how to get it to link to here.
That's more than half the battle. So when you're in your broadcast studio,
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to have OBS up. Don't start OBS. What you want to do is go in there and set up your camera for virtual cam. And you saw the virtual cam before I came up. You want to make sure you have that. Then you open your OBS. And then once your OBS is open, hit the virtual cam, and that activates your camera. You cannot have OBS up before Happs. You have to set it up in Happs first.
Okay.
And
so
that's
in OBS, do I have to have a certain setting so it will go to virtual cam? I think you do, right?
well, you gotta have your camera in your scene. You have a scene like I seen that says new Happs, and in there I have a list of things because I got to scale everything down to this landscape. But then my webcam, and this is my webcam, and that's the one thing I have active in my sources.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to make sure. Go ahead.
No, I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it's a simple process, a simple workflow. I've been using it ever since the days of Blab. I use a Manicam. I haven't tried Manicam on here yet. I might bring it up. I was a big Manicam user back in the day.
Yeah.
So, but I, I used OBS on Google Hangouts too. You could use it on Google Hangouts. So
Oh, that's way
it's a
back.
very versatile tool.
That's a long time ago.
Well, my stream, I'm even going further before that, was Ustream, which is now owned by IBM.
Yeah, and you were on Blab, and people have been talking about Blab lately. But
Yep.
so,
Get vocal still out there,
how do you two feel
but it's a
about,
cricket.
like, everybody has a right to their opinion? You don't have to agree with them, but let them voice their
You
opinion.
don't be
And
nasty.
as long as they're not screaming and being
Yeah,
rude,
nasty. You don't have to be loud to be
no,
nasty. And there's some people that are.
being
I
nasty,
thought there were stand-up individuals, but I
yeah,
think their true colors come out. You know. So I was a little upset at first, and I'll admit
yeah.
I did the
Hey,
proverbial
Steven.
"what the f" on Tony's broadcast.
Yeah,
But some other people, and then there's some other people that are on. Oh, they're trying to help, but they don't like what the other people are saying. Well, let them say it. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna. There's some people here. They need to take a chill pill as far as that goes.
here's a good piece of advice. Imagine if you
Go
and
ahead.
I tried to stop the tide from coming in simultaneously all over the world. We can't do it. So
Exactly.
trying to control everyone around you, the only person you have any control over is you. So put all that
Exactly.
energy into you.
Totally agree. Totally agree. So
And let's be kind to each other, because you're a stand-up guy. Nazim's a stand-up guy.
I
You're
appreciate
not saying you're
it. Yeah.
not saying mean things. Colin's most times a stand-up guy. If you're out there, Colin,
Colin's solid. Colin
he
is
drives
solid.
me nuts,
Colin's great.
but I do love him, and he
Yeah.
knows that. But like, he
That's what
pokes
makes your
me.
life interesting, though, Michael.
He does. I'm incomplete without him. That's right.
You got you and like the Abbott and Costello.
Yeah. But and I think Randy at times goes too far too. So it's just,
He's coming around. He got. We'll see. It's just you can
but
be
I've learned to
harsh or
adjust.
you can be more intelligent and
Yeah.
kind.
But it doesn't stop me from going on his broadcast and telling him so. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you got to speak your mind and stuff, and as far as it
my
goes,
feeling is, don't
and
say anything that you wouldn't say to that person's face. Thank you for the awards, Michael. Appreciate that. Thank you.
yeah, there. See, I'm too hipped on. Well, that's interesting on the broadcast stage here. So,
I- I'm
Chris, this is the first time I've seen you up. We're in the same broadcast.
Yeah.
So
I'm hearing a radio
good.
or something in the background. Is that you? Who's that with the
Mm,
radio?
no, I don't have nothing.
You- I honestly can hear a radio of some sort. And
No,
it's
and
not
then
my it's not my Palladium brothers
okay.
talking to me.
Michael, keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Just keep it on an even keel. Try not to get frustrated and stuff like that. Um, I take my stance on this Happs thing. Like I said, I was really yes in the first day, and that's normal. I'm human. Okay, I can do that. If I could, I'm saying this now. If I could pull that back, I would pull it back. But you can't. Once it's said, it's said. And you
Hmm.
said that is you got to be careful what you say because people remember what you say, and what you say
Yeah.
is what your character is in a sense. And there's been some comments thrown at you that I'd like to get in some people's faces myself. Just say, hey, look in the mirror. You're a very kind individual, and I'm grateful for. That's one of the things I don't have on my list, but it's probably just went to the top of the list. Being on this platform, I'm meeting people like you and Chris,
Hmm.
and where we never cross paths on if we passed on a street, we probably walk right by each other.
Not now. I'd tackle you
So
and hug you. I know I'm not allowed
no,
to,
not.
but yeah.
I'd buy you a coffee. I'd
Yeah.
buy you lunch. Matter of fact,
Oh,
it's
oh my God! There you go. It's quite a journey for lunch,
yeah,
but yeah, okay.
yeah, yeah. Well, you're only like 4 hours across the border. I think 5 hours. I think. How long? How far are you away from Buffalo?
It's a ways. It's a ways.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I,
It'd be 3-4 hours. You're right.
from
Yeah.
Buffalo to Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
like
Well,
that
Toronto,
makes
to get out of Toronto, sometimes it's an hour.
Oh,
To get
really?
out of the city,
Okay.
that they always say that about Toronto. You can't get in and you can't get out. You're stuck.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
because the traffic is
it's like
insane.
New York City.
Yeah, it is
It's,
like New York City. Even looks like New York City. But
yeah.
yeah,
My
if
the
you
missus has been.
continue to have problems
She's
with
visiting.
your
Yeah.
broadcast
Yeah.
and things don't change, just come up in mine in the morning. We'll work together.
No, I think they're doing something behind the scenes because Bernie, with Vanita, he was expressing. If you look on it, yeah, Bernie. He's been bailing out a little bit, so it did bail out on my tablet, and it did crash
Yeah.
my cell phone, but on the desktop, something in the back works.
Yeah, they're crashing on me too. Like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are
So
you
it's
using? What are you using
so on the
as your
back.
I use
system?
I'm using my iPhone.
Oh yeah, they already said though anything Apple right now is not stable. I've heard that, so it's going to get better. There's glitches galore.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
going to
just
get better.
very amazed at the quality of the picture, the
Hmm.
audio, and Chris can attest to this because I did audio on OBS on my live streaming the game. It was crap, wasn't it, Chris? It was,
Yeah.
it just like you, Chris,
Hey
like
Slam
before.
TV, how you doing, sir? Yeah, yeah. We're in a moment where we can
And
choose to
there's
be
Erica
kind.
in the chat.
Yeah, there's Erica.
Hello. I don't see that. Oh, now I do. You saw it before me.
Yeah,
You must have felt that in your
depending on
heart
what
first,
device
right?
you're on, there might be a little delay. Michael, Chris, I go.
Are did you just
Thank you
say
very
I'm
much for
delayed?
inviting
I think you said I was
me.
delayed.
Go ahead.
I think you just said I was delayed on the broadcaster.
No, I mean
I was
sometimes
dropped
the
on my head
comments
a few times.
will
Delayed, that's
take a
kind of
little.
harsh.
There'll be a little delay. But thank you, Michael. I have to exit stage left here, so
Yes.
let me give you. And this is Michael Bathurst, who is you're on air.
No, am I on air? Have I been on air the whole time? That's
Yeah.
good. All right.
Hey, I'll talk to y'all later.
Continue
You
to
guys.
continue
Okay.
to follow Richard. He's
Okay.
awesome.
And hey, Chris, Zenga,
Mm-hmm.
take care, folks.
Thank you, buddy. Wow, is that glitchy? Eh? We've had a few like that. Yeah. Yeah. You're not too bad with your Cheez It to the side there. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Steven, are you what's this saying? I got a huge broadcast coming up. Oh, neat. Well, let's see if we can get Steven up here for a second. So, have you figured out some of the stuff in here? It is fairly simple once you figure it out, but it's dramatically different than before. It doesn't look. I don't even feel like I'm on the same platform. I feel like I'm cheating on Happs. It's so different.
It's weird that I can see the comments before you usually see them.
I can see the comments. Yeah, is that what you're saying? You can see the comments
Well,
now?
now the comments show up on my end before they show up on your
Yes.
end.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Yeah, I think it's because I'm on Linux and you're on Apple. That might be
Now
why.
I'm on Windows.
You're on Windows. There you go. The windows to my soul. That's what it is. And you saw your beloved, which is good. So, and did you guys meet on here?
No, we met on another app.
Did you? Yeah. I wonder how her experience is going here. Would you be okay if I invited her up? Would you? It would be too
Yeah,
much for you. You know,
yeah,
you wouldn't be.
you can invite her. Yeah,
Okay, we'll see what we can do here. That's the thing with Happs. You never know. Anybody who hasn't joined Happs yet, you never know who's going to be available to come up. You don't know what the stream is going to be like. It kind of has a flow of its own, and you just figure it out. Right? Let's see if we have this here. Oh, this is so funny. I do miss the
how's my
days
picture?
that you. What's that?
How's my picture on here?
It looks good. I think with this, it has a slimming effect. You know the. All right, here we go. I just invited Slam TV. If you want to come up, it might be a little early for him, and then we'll get.
And there you go.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Okay. You know who I miss? I miss Selena. Hope she comes back. There she is, Erica Nelson. Okay, so now I got to go back into the waiting room. Yeah, there you go. And you got to hit that little white. It looks like a snowman to me. Looks like a half snowman, a person, I guess. Um, I still haven't seen an instruction video on this. Have you?
No,
No, not yet. So hopefully that comes to be. Maybe put it on YouTube. But you're okay so far with it.
yeah,
You're frustrated with
yeah,
the
with the app,
dropping.
yeah, the app crashing and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, Erica, I've invited you up. We'll see how this goes. Slam TV, I've invited you up as well. The it's a fun time on here. Lawrence Ray, thank you so much for all your support on Twitter. Thank you, Mike Wells, for all your support as well. Inspire Us, which is on Twitter, writes beautiful things. I'm going to read you one of them here. A powerful life, changing concept. Is she in? There you go. Oh, Stephen.
she didn't get the invite.
There you go. She didn't get the invite?
No, try again.
Sure. I know this guy. Stephen.
Hello. How's it going?
All right. It's going. Well,
Yeah.
it says she's
Good.
invited. Do you want me to invite her, invite her again? I can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. Let's try again. If you don't first succeed, try again. I've heard that. It sounds catchy. I think we're on to something. There you go. So Stephen, be real. You can be real on here. Tell me so far, day 4, new Happs, your feelings without swearing profusely. Thank you. Go.
It doesn't feel it's totally different than the Happs environment was. It seems like they went off in another direction. Like
Totally
it seemed
different
more
direction.
like a show. Like it seemed more like a TV and a show kind of thing before, and now it's more like Snapchat kind of party, like house party, I guess. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know. It's kind of
I
weird.
would agree with that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's way lighter, and yet it's glitchy. So I think when they fix it, but it's a lighter than experience than the other, right? Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
using
it
the
is.
analogy of I weigh 220 pounds. I wake up the next morning, I weigh 140. That's what happened to Apps. They got rid of all the
Yeah.
bells and whistles, the excess fat. It's gone. Intuitive D, how are you? One of my favorite people on the Hats platform. Wonderful person. I still have not had her on as a guest. I don't know why that is. We're very similar in many ways, I think. We're
Something I
part
did
of that
just
Woo
notice.
tribe. What's that?
Something I did just notice. I had Helga on my broadcast the other day,
Yeah.
and she was telling me that her screen kept going black. It kept darkening, and that's what
Yes.
mine's doing right now too.
Yeah,
I guess that happens in her
it
guests.
isn't on our end.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay,
No, I'm just
because
seeing
it never does
rainbows
that
and
on any other.
unicorns flying around your head. That's all I see right now.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
know
my
what?
my
To
stream
be
seems
honest
good
with
when
you, the lighting seems a little darker than usual for you. You may have to get a
yeah.
brighter light.
Yeah.
Are you able to broadcast, by the way?
What was that?
Did you meet the criteria? You definitely were on enough. Like
Oh
certain
yeah,
people,
yeah.
were you considered part of the OG, the original
I
gangsters on
I
here?
think
Did they waitlisted you? I hate that.
I certainly hope I am. I mean, I should be.
Well, have you been able to broadcast?
Yes, yes, I have.
Yeah, see, I can go live. This other can
Yeah,
go live.
yeah, that's good. Hello.
Morning,
I
everyone.
recognize this man with the mask here just for a second.
Good morning,
Good.
everyone. I
Yes.
didn't how's it going,
I can
everybody?
only have 4 up here. Is there any way
Yes. Take
for
me
a
down.
second? I'll take you
Yeah,
down.
take me down and let Erica
The
come up and I'll come back
yeah,
in a few minutes after that, okay?
5 I'll give it 5 minutes and I'll bring you
Take
up.
your time. Take your time. I'm here. All right,
Okay?
cuz
Can
I
you
if
say something about your belts there? You're not whipping
um
anybody with those belts? Okay.
the
That's a
Wall of
lot of belts.
Fame, Slam TV, the gold standard in wrestling broadcasting. I'll be back.
I like the gold standard. Okay.
All
I'll
right,
be
guys.
right
I'll be
back.
here.
Okay. All right. Erica's going to come up for 5 and then I'll beam you 2 down and it'll just be uh, me and
Hello.
Steven. Hello, how are you? Thank you for being patient. We only can have
Uh-huh.
4 now. It's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
know that
rotating.
kind of stinks.
It kind of stinks. Well, tell me all the things that stink. I like that. I like someone who
Well,
comes right out of the gate and goes,
having
"This is not good."
having four screens only in one stream, that's the worst.
That's it. That's it. Okay.
Because we like to have more than four people in our stream, and when you meet lots
I
of new
noticed
friends
that.
and we all share the stream, it's like you miss that part of it. I mean, the app change is not that much difference to me. I don't really I kind of like the change. But it's like when you wanna have more people in a group, like,
Hmm.
in streaming, that's the only thing, we cannot do that.
You have to be selective. See, what I do
Mhm.
now is if someone really, upsets me, I just leave them in the waiting room and I'll say things like, "Steven, you were mean to me and I need time to heal." So, but Michael, 75 people have come up and down. I know, but I'm still not quite over it. Thank you. You know, you
Yeah,
could do that. It is a form of manipulation having that. It's power for some people. I can
and the
see people
thing
doing
about
that.
this app too is for Android users like me, my phone gets hot, like, over an hour.
Really? Even with the new app?
Yeah, it gets
This app is so
overheated it gets
light though.
overheated.
Well, the only thing that's been heating me up lately is all the people being mean to each other. Like everybody has a right to their opinion, and it's the way they're.
Mhm.
I've had people. I had to take some down. People were crying the first day, bawling their eyes out over landscape. And I have to be
Yeah,
honest. I
I can
thought they were nutty,
I can
but now that
understand
I've
it.
heard it enough, I'm like, okay, I get it. You can't do your art scope. You can't do this. You can't do that. I get it.
Yeah.
I miss music. That's what I miss. I miss pictures. You know.
Mhm.
You can't do any of that stuff.
No, nothing. Not yet.
They're
It will.
being they're in the process of still building the app, I think, and I think that's what's gonna take a while.
We're in a
Mm,
fresh new beta. The other see my feeling is they sold the other platform. It was beautiful. So someone I think bought it, which is great. And now we're developing a new one, which is fantastic. But
mm,
I'm pretty sure that something like that happened. Someone bought the rights to the
yeah.
other because it
Mhm.
was unbelievable for a person like me. You saw the shit I did with it. I loved it. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But you also get lazy on stuff like that. You just put a tune
Yeah.
on, you know.
Well,
You
one
can
thing I
fart in
liked
the
about the
wind on the
landscape mode
balcony, come back.
Yeah,
That's
the thing
nice
I like
though.
about the landscape mode, it works really well on my laptop, but when it's on the phone, I could care less. It's like I don't care.
Well, mobile is the future. It really is. There's something like what is it? 16 or 15 billion cell phones out there now. and they believe there will be 18 billion cell phones by 2025.
Mhm.
So, but you know what? Nobody likes change. This has gone on with every platform known to man.
Well,
I
I
remember the
didn't
first
like it
time
at first.
they changed Twitter. I was so mad at them for about 2 weeks. And then once I
Yeah,
realized I liked it, I was okay.
I didn't like the change at first, but it kind of grew on me after a while. I was like, this is gonna be the new thing, and it's gonna be, whatever. It's like the point of getting mad at this whole process. It doesn't make sense because there's gonna be changes no matter where you go.
But you all of you are able to broadcast, right? You fall under the OG? Oh, thank God. Okay. So is
Yeah,
it
I was
just
able
for
to
people
broadcast
who
right away.
it's just for people who start now. They have
Mhm.
to have 10,000 followers.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, what's the hoopla about?
I know.
All the people I like seem to be on, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And a few that drive me right out of my mind are on here too. So, right? You know? Yes, you're always going to have that. You're going to have people who what's the word? Trigger? They trigger you? Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been there and done it.
I do love that you can do
I've
the
had
pulsating
trolls. I've
thing.
had
Do you guys
trolls
like
that piss me
this?
off.
I like this is very Periscope, this part,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I like that very much. It's wonderful. So listen, I'm going to beam you both down. I'm going to bring Crazy Slam up, and then I'm going to
That
probably
guy
end
is
this.
crazy. I saw his face. I like his. I like his mask.
Yeah, he's fun. He's fun. He's not for everybody though. Trust me.
Mhm.
Uh, his broadcasts get pretty wild, but we'll get him on, see how he's feeling. I guarantee you, he will be what's the word? Expressive.
Mhm.
He'll
Yeah.
be very expressive. So thank you both. Did you want to either one of you want to say something? Do you need like another 30 seconds? The other thing is too, anytime you want to come up, just ask and I'll do my
Okay.
best to get you up. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just saying that I'm kind of looking forward to see what the future brings with this app because you never know what's going to happen. They may fix things, which
Well,
I kind of hope they do, especially on the phones.
for me, I'm crystal clear. It's working. It's as soon as we have
Mhm.
photos or we have music or both, but I think you're going to see more restrictions about not
I'm
being able to play
I'm hoping
this or
it's.
do this. I think all platforms, not just here, everywhere.
Mhm.
They're really tightening up the internet. I don't know if you guys have noticed that.
Yeah, yeah. Talk
And
about
guys, thank you
censoring.
for following me on Twitch. I'm up to 60.
Yeah, you're getting up there.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you two. There's no way. You guys helped me spearhead it. That I think I was at 30,
Yeah,
maybe.
there. Yeah.
I was about 30, and we've doubled it in a month, I think, or yeah. So,
Yeah.
way to go. See, we can accomplish something if we try.
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to beam
Yeah.
you both down. Take care. See you in a
Yeah.
bit.
All right.
Have a good.
All right, so now we'll get Slam here. Joining in 2, 1, and blast off. Hopefully he's there. He is there and he's waiting. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm in the
You're
building. I'm in the
crystal
building.
clear. Look at you, man.
Yeah, you're
Wow.
looking
You look great. So if you have a
shiny.
half decent computer, you're rocking on this.
Oh yeah. We only do the good shit over here. Excuse the language.
So are
So
you
yeah, we
running
rolling.
OBS? What are you running?
No, I'm not.
You're on Happs too. Yeah, I'm not running. I refuse to run OBS. I
No,
can.
I want to. I'm gonna learn. I have to learn that actually. I have to learn that system. I have to learn the OBS. But
It's not
meanwhile,
that
we're just
hard.
gonna have. Yeah, I figured it couldn't be. It's not rocket science. Put in a
It
couple of
takes a
good
while
hours
though.
and figure it out.
There's a learning curve. There's a learning curve to it.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
There was a learning curve to the old Happs. There was a lot going on there.
Yeah, it took me a couple of weeks to get a grip on it actually.
I like what Intuitive D says, and I agree with her. What they do is they make it landscape, but they do it
Hmm.
sideways. So, right.
Yeah.
So And you know with this one, I if I click on it and lift it up, you're on the top now. See that?
All right, cool.
You're the man. He goes, "I like being on top." Yeah.
I like being the man. Mike, you crazy. I was actually going to it's oh man, it's not sunrise. The sun hasn't come up yet, so it's still nighttime. It's still
Yeah.
Sunday night
Can you
actually. So
promote yourself for a sec? And I'm gonna get a coffee. Okay?
all right,
You
get a
good?
coffee. I'll promote myself and keep it clean. Um for
So
those out there
so
viewing.
fresh and so clean, clean.
So fresh and so clean, clean. Yeah, we're gonna keep it clean. Um Slam TV. What we do is we do wrestling, classic wrestling channel on Happs TV, of course. Um, we do the best in classics, all championship matches all the time, because we're all about the gold, baby. So that's what we do. But being that we have the new platform, we're kind of at a standstill for a minute. But I kind of figured out a way that I could get a broadcast in. So I'm gonna be trying that either sometime this afternoon or early tomorrow. We're gonna try to get in a broadcast and see, give it a shot. See how it's working on this new platform. We got spoiled. We got used to the good old ways we used to do things. So we're gonna switch it up. Or should I say it's been switched up, like it or not. So we're going to take it from there. We'll give it a shot. So actually let me order breakfast. Let me order breakfast. We got deliveries. Yes. I'm going to order a BLT with extra tomatoes and, of course, hold the mayonnaise. Okay? We're going to hold the mayonnaise. And, yes, we're not going to have mayonnaise on that sandwich. And, we're not going to be respectful to those that come in trolling folks. Okay? Because when you come in trolling folks, expect a negative response. So basically, if you come, yes, no butter, no mayonnaise, especially no mayonnaise and no butter. So, when you come into my particular streams and you troll me and say bad things about me, the response is going to be negative. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that, and we shall continue. Yeah. So let's see who we got in the chat. Intuitive DI. Let's see. Hmm.
You know what you could have done? You could have went,
Speaking of,
"Hi, I'm Mike Bathurst. I've lost my mind, and this will be my
no.
new look. This will be my new look."
So, Mike, we have some. Well, I have a detractor in your chat room that I'm just ignoring right now, but
Okay.
he's asking you a
What's going on?
question. I don't know. You check it out. I just ignore
Oh,
negative stuff.
James, relax. Relax, James. I
Uh,
love James.
oh,
And I love you. I
it's
here's
all
the
love
thing.
here. My
No,
new
no, no,
character is spread
you know
love.
that I'm okay with people having their opinions. I you've gone off the rails, so have I. I'm
Sure.
human. I've done
Yes.
shit. I've paid dearly.
Mm-hmm.
This week I was called the Haps lover who will go in the Haps bus and truck over you and drag you around the block.
Oh, really? Oh man,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
missing
Can't
the
be can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. All
ah
I've got my head right up people's asses. You
oh
name it.
boy, that's
I got
brutal.
poop coming out of my nose. I'm so full of shit. Yeah, you
They
name it.
didn't get me that. Oh man, I've only been called like few mild things
Well,
that I choose not to repeat. And as far as the young man that's in the comment making comments about me, I
yeah,
don't really know you, sir. And you came on my platform 2 weeks ago making trolling type comments in my comment section. That's
yeah.
why
You know what's wild though?
actually
You both have
referred
a
to you.
nice soft side. So I think you guys can meet in the middle somewhere in the future. And right
I mean,
now,
that's fine. I have no problem. I have
everything
no
is in the
problem with
past.
anyone.
Like right now, we got some
Yes.
serious problems here on Haps.
People are still hanging on to the old stuff. Like, dude, let
Yeah,
that go
no, we
already.
we gotta move on. We gotta
Yeah,
move on.
keep
We
keep
we
keep
do.
your low energy in your basement with your workout, young man. To the gentleman, your workout looks pretty low energy to me. It doesn't look really manly to me, sir. So keep your low energy Jane Fonda type workouts in your basement and keep doing what you're doing. And leave me alone and stop trolling me. And we shall not speak to one another ever again and address each other in the chat room or anywhere else. Let's just ignore one another, sir. Okay?
Can we address that for a second a positive way?
Yeah, I just say just
If
not
you don't
address
know,
each
hear me out.
other.
If you don't like what someone's doing, you have the ability to go to another channel.
Just change channels
If you
without
don't like
typing
this
anything in.
app, yeah, if you
Yes.
don't like this app, there's thousands of other apps you can go on that have
Mhm.
landscape. And that's a
Yes.
choice. I choose to stay here because I love the people on the platform.
Yes. Me
And I
too.
have this morning, someone that I dearly love was talking nonsense. Didn't
Oh
know what they were
boy.
talking about. And you know what I had to
Huh.
say? I went, "This is foolishness. I gotta go." But it wasn't mean. And I said to Vanita, who was running it, I said, "Vanita, I love you, but this is ridiculous. I gotta go."
Yeah,
Because
sometimes just leave. It's okay. You
but
should just
here's the thing. If you
leave.
feel that you're gonna say something stupid, just click it off. And I've done
Yeah.
it. I've had people go, "What the fuck? It's over."
That's it.
No,
That's
they'll do like,
it.
"What happened?" And people go, "He's pissed."
Listen,
The
you
people
gotta
that
do
know me
whatever.
go,
Mhm.
"We went too far."
Too
We
far. It's
went
over.
because I know with me when I'm about to blow, and
Copy.
I'm like, I owe it to my family, my employers, what that I represent, and it's like
Yes.
yesterday, I had people calling me left and right for stuff,
That's crazy.
and
Really
I said,
crazy.
"Look, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't make any money here." It
Exactly.
I like so
This is for love.
I have to feed myself. I'm not making a dime on here. I really am not. Like you and I could go to the corner and sing guitar every day and we'd make a lot
Yes.
more.
For a
They
couple of
probably
hours.
stop us and go, "Please, we'll give you $5 to stop, sir.
Just stop. Here's 25.
Are
Pull the
you hungry?
plug on the
Would you like a
speaker.
meal? Look at me. Do I need a meal? No."
This is noise pollution. Have something to
Yes,
eat
please.
instead.
Please. This is not positive vibes. I heard you were positive vibes, man.
Oh man, crazy, crazy. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I just encourage people just stop bickering
No,
and stop just stop it, bro. Like
but if you don't like
stop.
someone, you've got the right
Yeah.
to move on.
Like I'm
If you don't
under
like the vibration, move on. Like James knows I love him. And like
I'm not
he's
even
like
gonna
a
say any
brother to me.
names. I'm not
And
saying
you
any
know I
names.
love you.
I'm
So
not saying any names.
I have no
I just
I have names. I love my
I would like
brothers.
the gentleman just to leave me alone. It seems like him and that obsessed fanboy, they drink from the same dirty water fountain. Like they're obsessed with me for some strange reason.
I don't know
If
who
they
that
don't like
is.
what I say,
Okay,
they
slow
don't
down a bit. Slow down a bit. What was the handle? Fanboy?
obsessed fanboy. That was one of my fans that turned deranged. And
Oh.
actually,
Oh.
yeah, we're not gonna visit that episode
I have
again. But
noticed a lot of
yeah.
new people that I've never seen before that are
No, this was
musicians.
an old person that I think that individual was
Be
shown the
careful.
exit.
I'm an old person too.
And I don't mean literally old. This was a person young in age, but from the
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
platform. And he was shown the exit. So him and his friend, I guess
But
that's his
I'm
tag
hoping
team
in the
buddy.
future, though, you
They need
can
to leave it
show more of
alone.
that soft, beautiful side of you. And
That's all
you
I'm trying
have
to do.
yeah. No, but you do. You like that
They keep
seems to
chasing me.
shine when you're with me. When you're
They're
with
chasing me
me,
around. I don't think they're chasing me. Dude, do me a favor. I just want to say one
yeah.
last thing on that, and we're gonna change the subject because I don't want to bring
Can I
you
say one thing my buddy used to say
down.
that'll make you laugh?
Tell me, I could use a good laugh.
Okay, he used to honestly say this to women who didn't like him. He go, "I don't care if you love me or you hate me, as long as you're thinking about me."
In this case, I don't even
And I
want
would
them
go,
thinking
and his
about
name
me,
was
man.
Vito. I go, "Vito, stop, stop! Like you're
Unreal.
nuts. You couldn't do that now."
No, no, you get in
I
trouble for
think
that.
Richard's back. Is Richard back? Richard, are you
Richard
back?
Roberts. Rich Roberts. All right, let's
Richard,
get some
are
finger
you on
pointing.
Haps now?
Are you on Haps? Double R. What's good, my friend?
Richard, do you even know you're on?
I don't think he knows he's on. I think
But
I think he's looking at something else and doesn't realize he's on live. You may want to take him off before we see something that he doesn't want to you
yeah,
know what I
maybe
mean?
he doesn't
He
know.
doesn't know.
Richard,
He doesn't know. He clearly doesn't know.
no,
Maybe
Richard,
now he's like, am I? Take his
but
picture
he.
down until he understands what's going on, because I don't think he realizes he's
All
on.
right, all right.
Yeah, he's kind of like at the computer, but I don't think he
Yeah, you're
knows
right,
he's
and
being
you know
watched.
something horrible could. I know what you're saying.
I don't want to. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
he
keep
could
the
stand up and we
privacy
find
stuff.
out he has no shorts on or something. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw
the
that.
boxers and the t-shirt
I
thing.
saw I saw a guy that was the CEO who had the suit
Unreal.
on and everything else, didn't know the meeting was over, got up and had on these really pink underwear.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
and he
know.
he embraced it the next day and went, "Hey, look, that's the new outfit. It gets hot, man. You gotta let the boys breathe." This is what he said. You gotta let the boys breathe.
Woo-wee. Oh boy, let him
But he
breathe,
owned the
man.
company, so he wasn't worried about being fired. And
No.
and he later said, "You know what? This has actually got me more publicity, not necessarily the right kind, than anything, because it was on all the major networks. They were showing it.
Mm.
And he was a good-looking man. So I don't think he
Mhm.
was ashamed of what he's got.
I get it.
And I think he was single too.
Oh, free advertisement for the
Free
company and
advertisement
for your
worldwide.
love life.
Yeah,
Yes.
worldwide. Swift Beats, do you want to come up?
Swift Beats in the building. What's up?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Mike, I could just kind of wanted to say, if you don't like somebody, just unsubscribe. Don't follow them around just to attempt to troll them and say negative things in other people's broadcasts, because that's
Yeah.
disrespectful to the broadcaster who's holding the broadcast.
But
Okay, so if you don't
think
like
about
a
it from a
guest,
different angle, just for one
leave it
second.
alone. Be a
Yeah,
grown up. Leave it
but
alone,
but
please.
instead of circling that wagon, just think of it this way for
Yeah,
one
I'm
second,
done.
okay?
I'm done.
You are affecting them so much so that they
Wow.
now have an effect. So in some ways, if that person is that affected, that means there's either
Mm,
something about you that they're working on within themselves. There are traits that you have that trigger them. Because the people that drive me the craziest
mhm.
have habits that I don't like within myself.
Mm,
Do you see what I'm saying?
wow. I
So
get it.
you must be a mirror to some of these people who are working on things within themselves.
Really? Ooh,
Oh
Triple
yeah.
D in the house. Wow. Well, they need to do me a favor. I started to post this before they switched over the app. It was a posting that said, "Don't study me. You're gonna fail." Okay. So don't study me. Just stay away. If you don't like me, stay away. And that's it.
Well,
And I'll
but
stay
the
away
thing
from you.
is, as an observer, I think someone should study you because there's a lot of things you do right. And I think success leaves clues. I really do.
It sure does. It sure
Yeah.
does. But all right, you can
So,
study me, but don't troll me. Put it like that. Don't troll me.
oh, buddy,
Because I got jokes.
I
I
have
got
people who are
jokes.
so loyal who love me, and I have other people I think if they could, they would, yeah, they would urinate in my
Don't say
cornflakes.
it. Don't say
They
it.
would,
Not the cornflakes.
they would.
No.
You know what? If you
Ah,
go where the
damn it.
Eskimos go, don't you eat that yellow snow.
That
That's important.
yellow
That's important. That
snow.
yellow snow joke, you can use it
Oh
every day.
man.
It never gets
I
old.
love
You know you're old when grandma
yellow
used to do
snow.
that. I'd have
Stay
the
away
same
from the
story
yellow
for
snow. Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
That's Frank Zappa. If you go where the Eskimos go, don't you eat that yellow snow. Oh no.
I never heard that, but I would definitely take that advice. And
Yeah. Well,
public
I
service
think it's
announcement for the
wise.
kids.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But we were talking about low vibrational. We were talking about people being triggered, right?
Yeah,
And for
weird,
me,
strange, very
people who
strange,
have
man.
traits that I am working
Ooh.
on or currently have or had,
Hmm.
they're the ones that drive me crazy. Because what it is
Mm.
I'm seeing the underbelly of Mike Bathurst, and I don't like it. I'm looking in the
Mm.
mirror.
Wow.
We rarely
Okay.
celebrate the good things within ourselves. Think about this.
Hmm.
The stuff we say to ourselves is far worse than we ever say to someone else in our heads,
Mm.
right? Most of
Okay.
us. Now, when you get old and crazy like me, you only say nice things.
Keep it
But when I was
nice.
younger, but when I was younger, it would be like, "Oh, you fucked up again. Why'd you do that? You're an idiot. Why would you say?" These are the things that were in my head. Where now it's like, The universe is conspiring in my favor. Everything that's placed upon my path is a lesson, and it's making me stretch and grow and make me meet. There's a silver lining here.
Yes.
That's how it's changed. But
Yes.
back in the day, it was terrible stuff. Still won't let me
Let
up
me up
on the
on my
phone.
phone. Again? Yeah, people are having problems with this, maybe
Well,
shut it down,
I
Tony
think
D,
it
and try again.
no, you know what I think it is? They have a
Oh.
new part on this app, and it's called the testosterone level thing. If the testosterone level is too high, it won't let any more testosterone in. Plus, there were so many
Oh
complaints
god.
about people saying, "Look, I can't handle being tickled anymore."
Wow.
You don't know that joke. That's okay.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Tony won't though.
It's all good. What's Tony D, good morning, brother. How you doing out
I
there,
love
man?
Tony D. He knows I love him. I think he loves me back. Not every day, but that's okay.
It's all
That's
love. It
okay.
depends on what kind of jokes are flowing.
He is a solid guy. He was really hangry last night about his food. Did your salad show up this morning?
No, I missed it. What happened? Damn,
His
I
food
missed all
didn't
the
show up.
action.
Yeah.
No, the Uber Eats driver pulled over and decided to just he said, "This smells too good, man. I gotta go. I gotta go for it." And that's not funny. A hungry man is an angry man, like Bob Marley would say. So
Mm.
yeah, can't leave Tony D hungry. Sorry, Tony D. He had to go for the water and crackers last night, maybe.
Did he?
I'm joking. I don't even know what happened. I'm being silly. I wasn't on last night.
No.
Tony, it ain't here yet. Still, He- he's waiting by the door since last night. Wow.
Well,
Oh,
and I said to him, "Is
oh
there
boy.
maybe a slight chance that they sent it to the wrong place and
More than
someone else
likely,
is eating it?"
and they
So
definitely accepted.
Chris Gales was on going, "Oh yes, it's very good." He's like
Licking his fingers while playing
look at
guitar
his
at the
fingers.
same time.
He's going. He was going to Tony. He was like,
I
"Hey, I
love
think
it.
somebody's at my door."
You tell us about it later. All right, Tony.
Yeah,
Oh boy,
yeah. Oh
that's
yeah.
funny.
If you want to
That's
hear it or
funny.
not, you're gonna hear it. Trust me, guaranteed.
I like that. I like that. Well, I don't like the fact that he didn't get his food, but I like the joke. It kind of worked out
Yeah,
kind of
but
cool.
he's been very diplomatic on here. He's been
Yes.
supporting people.
Everyone,
Uh,
each and every person he's been supporting. He
yeah.
is definitely
So
the mayor. He's official. Mhm.
yeah, and what we've been doing collectively on Happs, most of us, is we've been trying to be supportive because everybody has a different experience on this, app and the old app, and
Yes.
you know, things change. You have to evolve. You have to be agile.
It's all about changing with the times or you get left behind, my
You
friend.
do, and there's no reason that we can't thrive on this again. We just have to be patient, and it's like being
Mhm. Mhm.
in a brand new job, or
Mhm.
working for a different company. Like for me, this does not feel like Haps. I
This
don't know
this
what
it's just
this
something
this.
this is just something it's just you feel like something new. It's not
Oh,
I
it's a
haven't put in
totally
enough
different
time.
vibe. I like
Yes,
it.
I didn't put
I'm not
enough time in.
complaining,
Yes.
but it's different, and I'm a person who embraces change. So I look at this as okay, because for the longest time there, I was playing tunes, talking a little bit.
Mhm.
Now we're
Mhm.
we're talking a lot,
So we can do. With
right?
no presentation, that's pretty
Yeah,
much yeah.
this is all
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah, my Sunday show has been derailed altogether. Um,
Yeah.
but actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Being that it started as a radio platform, it should be easy to revive it. So next Sunday, the Smoke Show is back in business. We're going radio style again. But the bad thing is you can't present a thumbnail at least. So at least present a picture. So say if we're doing a straight audio cast. Um, the only thing that would be up there would be the
Yeah.
participants and say like their little avatar that pulsates kind of, I guess, when they speak. That would be the only
Oh, it's funny. James is here going. I was there when you left with blank this morning. I'm not going to say the name.
okay.
I couldn't do it. Like
Oh,
you
over
you
there.
can't.
Oh, what was going
No,
on over
yeah.
there? Oh, okay,
Well,
okay, copy.
this person is lambasting other individuals who have feelings,
Yeah, we got to
and
stop
they're
that.
real
No,
feelings.
no more. No, no.
And I'm like going, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like I barely
Mm.
understand.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's not do
So
that
if you
anymore.
don't have all the information and you don't fully understand what they're doing, they're running OBS and they ran it really well. They had something
Okay.
like 13 people up.
Mm. Really?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Mm.
It was absolutely amazing, and I thought it was great. Now, is it a way that I would have done it? Probably not. But
Hmm.
you know what? We all vent in different ways.
Yes.
Kristen,
Good morning, Kristen.
do you know her?
Yeah, Snow Bunny.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, a
Okay.
lot of people have changed their names. Like I would recognize from the chats from my shows, I would recognize the
Yes.
names and the handles.
Mhm.
So what I notice is a few people have a different caption, like the
Yeah,
name. Yes. So I believe that's Texas Snow Bunny.
I think you're
Um,
right too, because she's
yes.
the only person I know with the name spelled like this. The other thing James said is we need to have more positive vibes and leave the bad vibes in the garbage where they belong.
Hmm. Yeah. I came here positive. Somebody came in here with bad vibes, saying that I'm a bad vibes. Isn't that
Haps
crazy?
Haps is
Totally
well, no,
insane.
but the thing is, though, certain individuals will not mesh energetically. It's just the way it works.
If you don't mesh,
N-
stay away from that person. Don't come and troll
Yeah,
them. Like,
but
leave it
trust me,
alone.
I
Stop.
tell my wife
Grow
all
up.
this time, like my wife when people are nasty to me, she's like, I couldn't do it, and I'm just like, it's part of it.
Yeah, that's the
80
game.
it if you have 80% that like you, kind of, you're
Oh,
doing
you're
great.
doing great.
If you have 20% who would rather run you over than look at you, that I think that's my ratio. I think I've got 80%, and then I've got, I get you're a fake, you're full of shit. I've heard it all.
You take
But
much more punishment than me, bro. Wow.
yeah. But no,
Like, you really
but
get
I'm
it.
out there. I'm out there though.
You're out there more. Yes, true.
No, but I'm out there, period. I'm like
Oh,
like
out there, out there.
I'm
Oh.
out there, like because I'll have Christians come in and go, "What do you believe?" I believe that all paths, lead to the same place, and I believe that we're, connected to something higher than ourselves.
Yes.
Bullshit, bullshit, but yeah, and it just drives me crazy because they have a script that
Okay.
they've used
Gotta
forever to
stick
fight
to it.
Christians. The
Mhm.
Christians have a script to fight atheists, and they're like,
Mhm.
"You're in the middle. That's unfair. You
Yeah,
found a loophole."
yeah, let's stay in the
And
middle.
I've had people leave. I remember what I think the greatest compliment I ever got from someone when I first started, some 10
Mhm.
years ago, and I went, "God damn it, I like you now."
Good morning, Walt.
That's what he said. "God damn it, I like you
Damn
now.
it, I like you now.
God
Grr,
damn
I
it."
hate that.
So I said to him, "I'm like fungus on a tree. You learn to live with me." Thank you.
Just learn to live with it. Mhm.
Yes. Before you know it, I've overtaken your whole tree. You're done.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Ooh. Hi,
That's the way
Walt.
to think about it.
I think I invited Walt. Did I? Yeah, you're there, Walt.
Come on,
Love
Walt,
for you
run
to
me
come
over
up.
in the Haps bus, please. Run me over. I'm due for a good run over. That'll make 1 or 2 people happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, run me over.
So, but yeah, I'm a brown noser. I got a
Oh,
Haps bus.
boy.
I run people over. So you know what? I'm
Hmm.
coming to your house if you're saying anything bad to Haps. I'm coming to your house to see you.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
house
convert
call,
you.
knock on your door. I'm gonna
Uh,
convert you to a
yes,
believer.
I'm not bringing your food though. Sorry.
No,
Hi,
no.
Ann. No, poor Tony.
Poor Tony D
Poor
and
Tony
Rush. Good
D. Still
morning,
waiting for.
Anna. I mean,
Yes,
Ann. I'm
beautiful
sorry.
soul. How are you, Ann?
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Yes, we had Swift Beats here briefly. He didn't come up. Ann, would you want to come up, or a lot of people don't like coming up in the morning? I think you got to be a
Yeah, it's
little
that morning
crazy.
look. Well, I'm still on last night's time, so it's not morning
Yeah.
for me. I'm
Do
still
you work
yesterday.
throughout the night, or are you just a night hawk? Don't
Nighthawk.
a
Nighthawk.
night
I try
a
to get
night hawk.
things done. I do a little work in the studio. One of my
Yeah,
buddies has a studio, so I do a little work in the
yeah,
studio. I do a little bit of things. I'm a Nighthawk.
yeah. You have fun.
Actually, yeah, yeah, Nighthawk. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually. Oh man, the sun's up. Uh oh.
Yeah.
Almost. It's actually
It
Monday
is.
now.
It's
Now
it's
it's Monday officially. Once the daylight
Monday,
breaks, now it's Monday.
Monday.
Yes.
So good to me. See, you and I have great flow.
Mhm.
We could sit here, lull everyone into a coma, and we would still have fun. See,
True.
I love what Randy W. Horton said yesterday. He goes, Michael, you and I, we are the kings of mediocrity. What?
Kings of mediocrity.
Yeah. He goes,
I miss Randy. Oh man.
yeah, and he goes, we got, mediocre. It's okay. It's fair. It's all right. We're not even good. No, no, just.
It's fair.
But the thing is, if you
Barely
show up
passing.
enough, people want to know what you're doing. People are nosy,
True.
right?
Mhm.
And they're like,
True.
"What are those two doing? What? And why does that guy have a mask on? It's all good."
Yeah. Well, I'm a
But
masked
a certain
wrestler, of
amount of
course.
drama is
Mhm.
good, and we have it
A
naturally here.
little
So I
bit.
don't try to stir it anymore. There's enough of
No, you
it.
don't need to stir. It automatically bubbles to
Yeah,
the surface at times.
there's enough. I
Mhm.
don't need to stir anything anymore. But
No.
certain individuals who have left have come back. So maybe they're putting their
Yay.
toe in the pond. Yeah. No,
Come on
but
back, guys. Come on back. We're gonna get used to it. Come on back. It takes time.
yeah.
Be
So
patient. Be
and
patient.
I would love in the future though that we get together one day and we just talk for a few minutes on air if you want to. I just got booted off. What does that mean?
Are
Oh,
you
you're
on the
having problems with.
phone?
Yeah, a lot of
And are
people are having
you
problems, eh?
I think that
Well, how's your experience? Well, come up for a few minutes and just tell us how, because him and I did a broadcast the other day. I think it was an hour and 40 minutes. I was only on with him for about 30, but
Mhm.
it was crystal clear. I'm on mobile,
Mobile
right? Yeah.
iOS.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Apple.
okay.
She's on Apple, right? That's what that means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
iOS is Apple.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's
Apple.
complaining about. Yeah, that's
No,
pretty
no, but they
much I'm
said
hearing
there's
a little bit
glitches.
of yeah, I'm hearing a little
The
bit of
code in that's tough. It's
I could
tough code
imagine.
in that.
I could imagine.
Great
Ross
quality
Lundy, good
video.
morning.
Good day
Good morning,
from, oh,
Ross.
wow. Well, thank you. Am I
Aussie
following you?
land, Australia.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep them
Um,
kangaroos jumping.
this is the new Happs. So if you're not part of Happs, I would love for you to join us. We're learning as we go. This is day 4. Now we've been on Happs for a very long time, but there was a different, what do you call it? A
A
different
change in
experience.
platform. Yes, a
Yes,
much
a
different
more
experience.
robust situation than now. I think that's a very diplomat. Yeah, it went on a
Robust.
diet. Yes, it went on it went on an extreme diet. Yeah.
The what do you like the cabbage soup diet?
It
Remember
I
that from
thi
years back, the
yeah,
cabbage soup diet?
I think it's
Lose weight
cabbage made
very
the
fast.
onions. Yeah, yeah.
Whew. Drop them pounds like boing. Yeah, this is the trim slim mean Joe lean version of it. Very
Yes. Oh,
lean,
look
very
it, we've
lean.
got Helen's in the house.
Good morning, Helen. I was kicked out of Chris's 4 times this morning. Maybe she's using Apple also, possibly. Yeah, we're having some problems, Helen. We're having some issues up here, but we're gonna
Yeah.
work through everything
Hi,
and
Emmy.
just hang in
Emmy
there.
Rich, thank you. Emmy Rich last night was cutting up carrots and all kinds of stuff. And that's the thing.
Mm.
Whatever you're comfortable doing, she was actually getting her snacks ready for the week. She
All
had
right.
blueberries and carrots and
Nice.
yeah.
Eating healthy. Let's eat healthy.
Let's
Stay
eat
healthy.
healthy. Let's think healthy if we can.
Let's
Let's
act
think,
healthy.
well, yeah. Fake it till you
Even
make
if we're
it.
not. Fake
Fake
it
it till you
until we
make it,
make
I
it.
think is, yeah. Um,
Pretend to be, at least.
yeah, so just if we can be civil, I've noticed the number. Here's the thing though.
Mhm.
Analyze this, okay?
All right, break it
This
down.
is weird. This is weird, and I know I think I'm bringing it up because Helen doesn't like when I talk about numbers, but this is a weird
Uh-oh.
one. Helen, check this out. So the broadcast
Mhm.
have only been like 100, 200 views, no matter who you've had in, which is weird, right? Even with Randy, it's been like 400 people, period. And I'm like,
Strange.
this is odd.
Should be way more.
But
Mhm.
then I look at my numbers collectively, and in the midst of 3 days, it went up 14,000 views. So I'm going, huh? Something's not gelling.
Yeah,
Something's not gelling. So either people are watching all the old videos and going, this is
maybe some people are
ridiculous.
still looking for looking for You know what could possibly be the case, Mike? Some people that just casually use the app have
Mhm.
probably went to the app and like, what happened? And
Right, or
maybe
they've seen all the drama, and
we
people
getting
love
some
drama,
drops. I think well,
and we're
drama
like,
gets
"Hey."
views. Drama gets
Yes, it
views, but if the
does.
numbers are down, that means people are not actually getting to see what's going on. I'm thinking like some people
Yeah.
are not haven't taken the
But
time to
I heard
upload
the
the new app.
approval rating is, like, so low right now, like, it's
Really?
so oh, it's bad, it's really bad.
Worse than Joe Biden's? Oh, you're in Canada. You
I
don't
you
know
know what?
about
Walt
that.
might be
Okay.
right. Walt said here, or maybe you can't
Couldn't be
count
worse
in your old
in your
age.
old
There
age.
may be truth there.
That goes for Joe Biden as well. I think Joe Biden's got
Yeah.
about 20
Oh, I
years on
feel bad
Mike.
for him. And and
I'm
and
mad
and
because I couldn't do my show of my first year. I'm sorry, Mike.
Go ahead.
My first year in we had a review set up for his first year in office.
Mhm.
So we were gonna do a review on Veterans Day of our
Yeah.
president, Mr. Joe Biden, and go over his approval rating. But
Right.
unfortunately, the app was having a transition on that day, so we're gonna push that show back to next week. So just it was just a spinoff
Crazy.
because you said approval rating, and this is the lowest approval rating of a president in the first year in history. So we're going to work on that, Captain Rehab.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna
He's
get the
the man.
shows rolling again. Hmm.
This gentleman, please, if you're out there, come and see me. I would love to talk to you again. He's left. He left for a little while. I don't know
Who else you
why.
got? Who else you got?
The one on the top there is a contributor from Twitter, so I always do Twitter's my main gig, by the
Hmm.
way, and that's how I make, believe it or not,
Hmm.
my living is through Twitter.
Beautiful.
Um, so Mel is on the bottom there. Sorry, Mel, you are amazing. Shiny hippie, I miss her. I don't know what's going on with her, but some people have disappeared.
Some people is gonna maybe another thing I would suggest for those using the mobile.
Yes.
Somebody hit me to this. If you're using Android, delete the old app entirely. Okay, delete
Yes.
the old app entirely and start
Yes.
again. Go to the Play Store and re-download the app because first I attempted.
Sometimes you have to do it 2 or 3 times, I heard, and it works.
Really,
Yeah,
wow,
that's a good
yeah.
piece of advice. I heard one person had to erase it 3 times and then it worked.
Just erase it, try it again. Erase it,
Yeah.
try it again. Okay,
And then
because
I've
I
heard that
definitely
other
erased it.
people have to authorize every time they come in. Oh my god.
That's if you don't sign. Now, here's another tidbit because the very little bit of information that I have
Well,
collected or
get
gathered,
share it, please.
I will
Share
share
it,
it.
share it,
Yes,
share it.
if you sign out, if you sign out of the app after every time you use it, every
Mhm.
time you sign back in, you're gonna have to authorize. I guess using a number, a phone number to
Yeah.
authorize to come back in. But if you don't sign out, you don't have to go through the authorization process to sign back in. But I'm not sure if your data is being affected if you're using mobile and if you don't sign out after every use. So
Mhm.
that I'm not sure. So I don't want to say, okay, well, stay signed in so you don't have to authorize. But then meanwhile, your data is being affected or being slowly drawn away from your phone.
Yes.
So I'm going to, you know, don't worry, James. We're not going to start the politics. I'm saving that for my show. I just wanted to use approval rating as a segue. I'm sorry if I offended you. If
So
speaking
what
about
is the old
presidents.
rule? Don't talk about religion
No
and don't talk
politics,
about
no
politics.
religion,
Yeah,
and no
and don't talk about my
vaccine.
family. Don't talk
And the
about my family.
vaccine. And don't talk about my mama.
Yes,
So
because I
yeah,
come and
sorry
get
about
you.
that, Walt. I didn't mean to offend you if I talk bad about your president. Tune into Sunday Night Smoke next Sunday, 7 p.m., and you'll really hear me give it to him. And if you don't like it, please don't come and troll, because that's not good either. Just don't tune in if you are
Yeah,
presidentially
now
sensitive.
I don't know what happened. He was on briefly and then he left.
Steve, remember he said he kept crashing. He was using the Apple also. He was
Okay.
using the Apple
So
iOS.
when they get things better with Apple, I think we'll be
Cool,
rocking,
James, no
right?
problem. I think
We'll be
so. I think
rocking.
once they get the Apple situation smoothed out,
Yeah.
it's gonna
It
be.
goes
I
to
think we'll
show
see some
you
traction.
how many
Yes, we'll see more
users
traction.
either have an iPad or a phone,
Hmm.
right?
And they
And that's
believe
what they've been. Go ahead.
the most.
Yeah.
They believe most of the users are using mobile devices.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I
Mhm.
think that's definitely the future. Yeah. So, Walt, if you can today, just connect with me the same way you connected with me before. There's a lot unfolding that we can't talk about on air. Here's one of my favorite.
Oh, Emma Jasmine. Yes, I do remember
Yeah,
her from my chats. Emma
yeah,
Jasmine. Hey, a
lovely
lot of people
lady.
are missing. A lot of people are.
Yeah. Well, this
Hopefully
is one.
they saw your buddy
Colin,
Colin.
where the hell are you? I miss you, buddy. So here's an old card. Please join the new
Up,
Happs. Is this
upside
upside
down.
down?
Upside down. Yep, there you go.
Gonna go around in circles.
Circle,
Gonna fly
circle.
high like a bird up in the sky. So you didn't know that snow. You didn't know that song about the snow.
Earlier on, no,
If
I did
you go
not.
where the Eskimos go, don't you eat that yellow
Yellow.
snow. Oh no.
Stay away from the
Don't you?
yellow snow, man.
That yellow snow will get you every time. There you go.
All right.
I love
And says,
Happs.
since I've been kicked off 3 times now, I'm doubting my stream later
Here's
today
the
will work.
question.
It might work, and give it a try anyway. It might work. Give it a shot. It's worth it.
Here's a question you should ask yourself every day.
What is your greatest passion right now?
Right now. Right now. And we need to collectively on here be kind to each other. Because we've
Yes.
built something amazing here. We really have.
It's pretty cool.
Worldwide, like look at all the different personalities from all over the world. A lot of them across the pond. I'm so
Yes.
grateful to them. I know I would have never met them in real life if it hadn't been for Happs.
Yep.
And I think I already told you this, but I'm just two things have happened in the last 3 months that blow my mind. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
It just about killed me to get 1,000 followers on YouTube. I think it took 6 or 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next 1,000 took me, I don't know, another 3 years. In the last 4 months, I have another 1,000 followers out of the blue. I think that's Haps.
I think so.
I think that's
Because you're
Haps.
multi. Yes. Mm-hmm. I think so.
And Twitch now, I have 60 followers. Woohoo!
All right.
You need 50. I did it. I'm so proud
Nice.
of myself. I did it.
Nice.
Okay, here's the question of the day. Ask yourself this. I'm not trying to poke the bear. Do you love Haps? Here is one of my favorite human beings in the world. I hope to have him come back. Maybe he'll like the new app. I don't think he will, though.
Everyone's just got to give it a chance. Give it a little
Yeah.
while. Everything is new the first time you come on. Like, for example, Haps was new the first time everyone came on,
Hmm.
right? We had to learn the process, learn
Yes.
how to work the studio XYZ.
Yes.
So I think that it's the same thing over. So it's just like kind of starting over. Like we're going to a new school right now. We're in a new
Hmm.
university and we're just starting off fresh
The
again.
University of Life,
Yes.
right? The
Yep.
University of Life.
Yes. Helen says,
Yeah.
I've never seen you ever say anything bad to anyone. Certainly never talk smack about anyone in a call
Do
in.
you know what is
Chat
nice that I've
ever.
noticed? And I don't know if it's because people are emotional, but
What's
I've
up?
not ever seen so many comments as I
The
have
comments are
recently
everywhere, right?
on the Haps. Like every broadcast, not mine. I mean every broadcast. It's
Hmm.
endless flowing, and I think it's the emotions that people have, and they feel
Really?
like they have to. Yeah. Um,
Okay.
like when they did the very first broadcast,
Hmm.
discussing all the changes with the three people. So some of the things people have said recently are just ringing in my head. I'm trying to be good.
Be good. Be nice. Be nice.
Be
Hmm.
nice, but it was nasty. It was outer limits nasty, that broadcast. The comments, I could barely watch it. It
Damn.
was like people were losing it. No, they were.
I
And
don't mean
and
to
and
laugh. I don't mean to laugh, but
no,
you
they
know,
were. And
some people just
and so
they
the
get
next day people were crying because it was like mourning a death, right? No, no, no. More comments. I'm not whining everyone up. I'm stating the obvious.
We're just having a little fun with it afterwards. Come on, well,
Here's one of my favorite people who left. I hope he comes
Bronx
back.
Viking.
Right?
I hadn't seen Bronx Viking in quite some time before the
Yes.
changeover, actually.
Yeah. Love this person. Never been on my show. So professional. I hope to be that professional someday.
JD,
I don't think it's going to happen.
don't
But
worry, work towards it. Good
so
job, JJ.
before we go, I just want to say that today is a gift. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. This has gone far beyond my wildest dreams. I swear to you, my original goal was to have 300 broadcasts, number one, in the year. I think
Okay,
I've done 570 or something like that.
way more.
Um, I wanted to have 100 people watch my content and maybe have 20 people, you know, discuss things, have a few comments. I've had videos with Randy, and
Classic.
he says we do media. Kings.
Mediocrity.
We're the
That's a good
kings.
mediocrity.
Yeah, because we're the kings. Yeah,
Oh
we might as
boy.
well say the kings are boring. But he brought something up to me
Mm,
over a year ago, and he said, "Michael, if you want to build an audience, you have to be on every day,
yes.
every day."
Okay.
And I did that. I've been committed to doing that. So, and recently I've been on as much as I can. Check your DM, Michael, in Instagram. I will, James. I promise.
He won't check it if it's talking bad about me, though. Okay.
No, it'll
Leave it alone.
self-explode. It's like
Leave it
when
alone, sir.
we
Sir,
had to
just
have
leave it
Tony D
alone.
come up. We wanted Tony D to come up, and the new app has a testosterone level. If it's too high, you can't come up. That's what I've heard. I'm gonna leave you there, folks. I'm gonna
All
beam you down,
right.
sir.
Good show,
Do you
Mike.
want? Do you need another 30 seconds to promote yourself, and then I'll just beam you down for a second? Maybe.
Slam TV. Like, share, subscribe. The gold standard in classic wrestling. Thank you, Mike.
I like I like gold standards. I do.
Only the best
I
for you, my friend.
take care. Bye. All right. So we got through another show. It's been kind of crazy. James, did you want to come up now? Can you be civil if I let you up? Okay. We'll see how this goes. I do miss Tony D this morning. I haven't seen him. I don't know what's going on. I miss Walt, but I get to see him this way. Thank you, James Garland, for being around all the time, buddy. You're a fixture now here on Happs. I see you everywhere. So you're clearly enjoying the new platform. And you know what? I wish I could see you every day on the platform, but I know you're a busy lady. And I've said to other people the same concept. Even if you come up for 5 minutes and just say hello, because everybody's got 5 minutes, right? But I know Haps is impossible to do 5 minutes. I get it. I've many times said to myself, I'm just going to be on for 20 minutes. Next thing you know, it's an hour and a half later, and you're going, well, that worked. Not. All right. James. All right. Here he is. Okay. So now I remember I've got to hit the purple little person there, and hopefully we'll see James come up. But if you can today, please be patient with one another. And we're all going through stuff. But let's not make up stories, right? Let's work on us, each of us. And let's not say mean things to each other. If we don't like each other, that's fine. Not everybody's going to like you, and you're not going to like everybody. Oh man, it's just sorry, that's my work. It's just okay. That was weird. It was funny. I checked my my iPad here, and it just did the spin around. Sorry about that. Are we still on air, folks? We're still on air, right? Someone just tell me if we're still here. Looks like we're still here. The psychic reader. Thank you, Ross. Bounty? Is that what it is? Is that right? Am I pronouncing that right? I like anybody who's a psychic reader. Yeah, still here. Did my screen stop? Because it stopped on my end. It was weird. All I did was look at my iPad to see what was going on. And currently it's 7:07 here in Toronto. It's 2 degrees. It's November 15th. Oh my lord. So Walt, have a wonderful day. Do you want to come up? Oh yeah, it did. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're not going to come up for a second. I got it. James is here. Yay. Thank you, James. Okay. So we'll talk to James for a few minutes. Hello,
There you
sir.
are.
Hi,
Hey, I
buddy.
just want to listen. I just want to say this.
Yes.
When you're a man,
Yeah.
you call out
Mm-hmm.
people that are being sexist, people that are being
Yeah.
racist,
Yeah.
and that's what I do. Otherwise, you're just still a boy. So that's all I wanted to say.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm going. I got to do my workout. Take care, man.
All right. He's clearly pissed. Oh well. A little drama on the end there. You've been kicked out 5 times. Explain that to me. Helen, what do you mean? Like it just keeps dropping? Like what's happening? Explain that. From your phone? Your laptop? Do you want to come up for a second? Explain? You too busy? Vanita, please come up. Can you come up for a sec? That would be lovely if you can. I'm going to invite you. All right. There she is. She was up in the wee hours of the morning this morning doing a broadcast. I was very proud of her actually doing that. All right, let's get rid of some of these people that are not coming up. All right. Gone. 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 That's way better. Way lighter. Way later. So we still have in the invite, we have still Randy, which I highly doubt will come, Vanita, and we still have Walt. So if you individuals want to come up before I end this, that would be great. Was Vanita singing? No, I'm not coming up. I told you I won't again, and I meant it. Okay, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I have. I'm sorry, hon. You're right. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Sorry. But yeah, there's a lot going on. A lot of craziness. And the other thing is, too, in a lot of people's minds, this new app is a new beginning. So a lot of people have let go of everything and started fresh. A lot of people who said they would never come back, like, I mean, even to the platform, I don't mean to me, but I mean to the platform, have decided to come back, which is really good. Here's a good one for those who work in retail, especially at Christmas time. Abusive customers can break your heart. It's true. Yeah. But you got to remember, too, at Christmas, a lot of people are crazy. Hopefully they'll stick around. I'm hoping, too. A lot of people that I enjoyed being on the platform just left because they couldn't deal with the drama. And it was too much. James says, one thing, Michael, that's what's wrong with the certain people in society is they keep quiet and allow bad behavior to go on. Oh, God. Help us. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Online reputation checklist. So my belief is I can only work on me. I can't work on everyone. And I'm a mess myself. Right? So the way I present myself is the best I can do. And I try to be open to the different opinions of individuals that are on this platform. And even in my own life, there are a lot of individuals that I think have strange behaviors. And I used to think, oh, that's crazy. This is nuts. And things I used to believe 10 years ago, I think are ridiculous. But in that moment and in my development, I thought, yeah, this is the way it is. I know all, I see all, And now I realize I don't have a clue and I don't know what people are going through. And I'm just grateful I'm not going through that. And we've all had a really rough ride in this life. If you've been around 58, 59 years old, you've had some muck, right? You've stepped in some poo patties. And I know that right now, because of COVID, people have lost their jobs. Other people are thriving in this. Um, Different strokes for different folks. And the days of me trying to control what other people do, I'm not doing it. And I find when I am at this vibration, there's less of the negativity towards me. I can't stop, the other stories going on here. And some of the people last night supposedly they were evil and they said terrible things, and you know what? That's their story. That's their karma. They will pay the price or they won't. But that's their truth right now. And to go on and dissect what people said last night on a broadcast, 12 individuals or 15 or whatever it was, I thought the broadcast was amazing. I think someone took a situation that's kind of shitty and made it work for them. And I love people like that. Instead of wallowing in self pity and being in the bitter barn, they fixed it and made it good for them. Hello, sir. How are you? Long time no see. So, yeah, I I'm I can't stop what goes on in other broadcasts. I can stop what goes on in mine, and I'm sorry that individuals don't like each other, but that's life. And I have certain individuals that can't stand me, and that's okay. I've been called everything under the sun, and I'm all right with that. So, word woman, nice to see you. See, and that's the other thing. I'm noticing I'm getting people who never used to commenting now. So thank you, word woman, for being here. I think that's the first or second time I've noticed you in the comments. Now that could be me just being able to read the comments now. That's one thing I do love about this platform. I can see the comments. I could not see the comments before, guys. It was too small where it's easy to read. Milton, I love you too, buddy, so much. Um all right. All right. I do find it a pain in the royal, you know what, having to type everybody in. I do miss the days of going to the comment, clicking it, and inviting the user. This is a bit of a pain, but I do love the engagement, and so many people are now talking to each other. Um, do people miss the music? I don't know. I notice the people that like the music are not here. K9, thank you for being here. Do you find it clear? Do I sound good? That's good. I miss the music too, but I have to work a lot harder to do these ones. It's not easy. We need to try to live with each other even if we disagree. Yes, I think it's my second comment. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you're here. We do need to love one another and we need to have more unconditional love. You can use OBS virtual cam to play music from your PC. Yes. Do you know what? I've invited you up, sir. I want to use this experience. And I wanted to use the experience before too. I know how to use OBS. I've been using OBS for years. I like it. I used to do my YouTube videos with it. Not well, but I used to do it. Now, instead of using what they did last night as negative, they should use their gift to help improve Happs. Yes, I think it's an example of what can be done. I think there's a silver lining here. I really do. And it seems somewhat stable. I hope they can fix the sound where the sound's a little better, but the picture is deadly good. It's fantastic. And today I noticed I had a comment from YouTube, which is wonderful. I'm not really getting any comments from Facebook yet. Is that true across the board for everybody? Are you getting and is anybody else having problems linking to Twitter? Because I am. Twitter will not let me link. One new comment. Okay. All right. The picture is sharp. Thank you. The YouTube comments are working. I noticed that. The Twitch comments are working, I think, as well. No problem with Twitter. So it's got to be me, Walt. I don't know what. I wonder if they've stopped me from broadcasting on Twitter. They're like, nope, no more. You can't do that. Like I can, do my ridiculous shouts and all the other stuff, but it's not stopping me from posting from YouTube or from Happs after. But the live experience, it's just not happening. Is Periscope still working for some individuals? Because I heard that. See, right here again, we just saw this. Connection to Twitter has failed for the following account. So it is happening to other individuals. It's interesting. Yeah, I did that, Helen. I deleted everything. I also noticed how many apps I had linked over the last 10 years that I don't use anymore. What a mess. I swear to you, I must have got rid of 15 apps. And I think 10 of them are no longer in existence. So I don't know. If you guys can, I would really appreciate this. If you could put between 1 and 10 what you think so far of the new Happs. Just give us a number, okay? And and I'm not trying to stir the pot, or I'm just really curious, because for me, even with the annoyances, it's a 7, and I'll tell you why it's a 7. When they get the Apple parts fixed, I think the average person, no matter how old their phone is going to be able to broadcast. Walt yesterday, was it yesterday, Walt? It might have been 2 days ago. We did a broadcast together. It was seamless. It was fantastic. I loved it. It was unbelievable. It was amazing. And it was amazing because he didn't drop. The sound quality was great. The video quality was mind blowing, except for a couple rapid hand movements. We did really well, right, Walt? It was good. Oh, yay. Jesus, I suck at this. I'm so sorry, Randy. Oh, God, Randy, I'm sorry. How long were you waiting?
No, I just went out and came in because I couldn't figure out what was going on.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's so funny. How are you, sir? I'm glad you're here. Is it working
What's that?
better today? You're crystal
It
clear.
always works great for me. Why do you
Yeah.
every? Nobody has a problem but you, and you irritate your problems by putting them on the backs of others. We all have no
Yes.
worries, and we love
Yeah.
Habs. Why are you
Yeah.
instigating trouble?
You're right. Yeah. Well, it's because I'm running them over with my Haps bus.
You
That's
don't
what
have
it
a bad
is.
you drive a
Oh, a moped.
anyway.
A moped. Yeah. A skateboard. Oh, he's on OBS, isn't he? Or he's on some Snap
Who's that?
camera.
Snap
What is
Yes,
camera.
Snap
hello, can
camera?
you hear me? Hi,
I
hi,
can hear you like
Michael. Hi, Randy.
hello,
You know what
hello. So
happened? I'm trying to change. I don't know what happened to my PC.
mhm.
I can't change. I'm trying. I even selected my normal camera, but it's not
Yeah.
appearing.
Helga is saying hello to you, Randy, by the way. Hello, Vanita. Nazim. We have room for one more if you want to come up, Nazim.
Yeah, my only problem is that what do you
Uh-huh.
call it? The screen times out every 1 minute.
Oh, well, it's been more than a minute, buddy.
No, I have to keep pressing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you're on Apple, so a lot of people, I think there's glitches in Apple. They'll fix them. They'll fix them. I know they will. I have faith on that. There you go. Yeah. What do you think, sir, Mister?
Hasnan, yeah.
Yeah. No. The pulsating man right here. It's funny to see your face pulsating here. Yeah, there he
Yeah,
is.
I'm trying to fix that. Let's
The
try see.
pulsating, or the face is beautiful. There you go.
Oops. I think the snap camera
Mm-hmm.
is overtaking my actual camera.
I think
So
so.
What
You're
what
let
what
me.
is a snap
kind of
camera?
dominant.
I honestly don't know what a snap camera is.
Okay,
So if you
snap
can,
camera, you can play around with on top of your image
yes,
some effects. I think now you could see me, right?
yes,
Yes, we
So
yes.
can see you.
I don't think you've
I
ever looked more beautiful than right
oh,
now in this
thanks,
moment.
thanks. I
There you
really
go.
appreciate
There
it.
you go.
So you could put layers, on top, or lenses they call, right?
Colin has that. It's fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, right now, Haps is on a diet. We don't have photos. We don't have
Oh,
videos.
Hey,
We
I have
yes.
a
just have
question.
chat.
I have a question.
Anyone, go for it. I'm just grateful to have you here. In fact, I'm going to put
You
you up on the big square
start
here.
broadcasting. Quit
There you
talking
go.
about it.
What's that?
When are you going to start broadcasting and stop talking about Haps all the time?
Well, it's part of the mediocre problem that we have. What would you say we yesterday? We're the kings of mediocre, and I've now decided if I want to stay in that arena, I have to talk about Haps. So
Oh,
I'm following your lead. The other thing they've said is that the faces will turn red or darker, and it's happening right now. Not you, Randy.
No, that if it's
that's
me,
oh, from
that's a
sure.
snap camera.
Or it's not high blood pressure though.
No, no.
Okay. And by the way, Randy and I, this is just banter. We are not attacking each other. For those who don't know, our formula
Well,
for success. Yes.
Is
So
that the
give
mint? Sorry,
please
go ahead.
give it a grade. Give it a grade if you can right now, Randy. Is it getting better? Or is it getting worse? This experience, not with me. We're talking about Haps.
oh, I don't know. Seems
I, I
it'll
don't
what it be. I don't.
know.
I'm
Here we
kind of
go.
done.
We're gonna bring some sanity to the room. Here we go. All right, there you go, sir.
Fi-
Look at
fi-
you.
Hi.
Finally,
What a
finally,
sexy
some
devil.
sanity.
Yeah, we lost our way. Look at that beautiful molding up in the ceiling there. That's unbelievable.
Work.
Crown molding. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Everybody's out to lunch.
Yeah. Well, that's what Randy says most broadcasts. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. They're all
So, did
they're
you?
all.
I assume everybody saw Joseph's hack on how to get landscape
I
back
liked
into
it.
apps. It's pretty wild. Huh?
Yeah. I didn't watch the broadcast where people were saying he was nasty. I didn't get nasty out of that.
Are you nasty?
I think I'm a nasty girl. Do you know that song? Okay, sorry. Okay.
Thank you, Slam.
All right, there.
I think he was just a little bit frustrated, but at the same time, can I say something?
You can
These are
go
these
for
are
it.
these are borrowed platforms. I mean, it's not like we're paying to use these services. You know,
I
You
would
said
I
like
always
to
rely.
a
I
Nazi.
borrow
always rely on my
platform.
I
Is
would
that
website.
what you
like
Yeah.
said?
to correct you.
Yes.
Whenever
Go
you
ahead.
invite your and you move your social media friends to an area, you've worked and you put in time, blood, and money. So
Oh yeah.
actually,
Right.
you do work at it. The
Yeah, you're right.
or some, oh, we're not paying. No, I don't play for air, but I still want to breathe every day.
Randy, it's your show for a minute. I got to go get a coffee. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah, but basically, I mean, I have my assets regarding my Italian blog on my website. And then I use social media to get everybody to look at that, and that's great and dandy. But and
Anyway,
they cry.
forget. Talk about something important. You're
Yeah,
very a lot of people in the yachting community. I need a free demo.
a free demo of what?
I need a like 60, 90 foot catamaran with a
Oh
master's pad.
Jesus! Again.
You have those connections.
No, I don't. Show you what I. Let me show you. Let me show you what I deal with. Supposed to. No, I can't show this. I have an NDA on it. Sorry, because we can't throw away these Happs recordings, right?
Oh, I don't know. All I know is I need a yacht, and you're the guy who can help me with a free demo.
No, I basically in the Discord channel I asked for two basic things. Please bring back hosts, and please give us the ability to delete a stream or to not show it or whatever we like had before. And I assume that that's going to happen in a further update.
Yeah, I think they will they have to do that because sometime by mistakenly you're testing
Yeah,
and
you do something. Yeah,
yeah,
I walked into somebody's thing and then I looked after it and I said, I don't want to be on this. I want to throw it away or at least turn it off.
yeah.
Here's Walt, my buddy Walt.
Mm. So I noticed they already released two versions from 7.0 to 7.2 for Android.
Really? Oh, okay.
So
So I should go and check. So I should go
yeah,
and upgrade my Android. Okay, thank you.
because
Anyway,
now
Randy,
yeah.
it was sorry. It was a lot of fun this morning when you tossed me into the Japanese guys.
Okay. Yeah, sometime he will
That
put,
guy's funny.
yeah, he will put
Well,
us in a hotspot.
Randy's that type of guy. He likes to promote everybody. That's what's great about him.
Yeah.
Where did Michael go?
Leggy lady is saying that this will be the free version and all our old toys will be paid for features because
Ah,
when I was downloading the app, they do mention you can purchase in-app purchase.
in-app purchases, yeah, which means so many things. I thought it would mean the coins. You're frozen, Randy. No, Randy left. Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe he's in the office and sometimes the signals
Yeah,
are.
yeah. I got the same issue.
Yeah. I saw your post. You left the country. What was that?
Oh, the country house. Yeah, we have a house in the countryside.
I see.
Did
Okay,
you
okay.
did you see it?
No, not.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
just
It's
look at
about
the
an
title
hour
and
and a half away from.
I
Ah,
see.
okay. It was a test. It was a test. I mean, for me, it works fine because I do vertical. I don't do
Did Randy
landscape.
get
So.
mad and leave? Did you guys like aggravate him? What happened?
Oh yeah,
No.
no, you aggravated him by leaving.
Did I? That was it? I
No,
thought it
you
took
did.
more than that to
I know
aggravate
you
him.
did.
He's like a rock. Oh my
Maybe
That man,
he
that man, that man never gets aggravated.
yeah. It could be the internet connection there because he was in the office just now.
right. Or someone that's his
Cool.
boss walked by and he
Could be.
Yeah,
clicked
I gotta go
off.
now and check my YouTube channel because every time I jump in somewhere, it does a YouTube post automatically, and I gotta.
Can't have that. He's breaking up too. Yeah. So give us a grade, sir. It's just you and I against the world.
Yeah.
Give us a grade so far.
Yeah, I mean, the best what in new version is like the quality of video is very sharp and
Okay.
sound I still not comfortable
Mm-hmm.
and it's far easier to start the broadcast now. It will take less time as compared to previous setting and
Yeah.
yeah. And interface design is neat and clean. The only thing you have to figure out and remember, the icon image now is more image based. So like sharing uh, with the social media, share your stream and things like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, what I
But
like is when we
yeah.
share it to YouTube, it puts us
Hmm.
side by side, and it becomes,
Like a
landscape
landscape. Yeah.
landscape anyways. It maybe
Yes.
not the landscape they want, but it's landscape-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But there's been a lot of high emotions. People don't
Hmm.
like change. I think change is important in life. Let's. I think I got too
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
light here.
Of course.
That's better.
I think
Um,
Slam.tv gave 5, pending more features.
yeah, I like when we have pictures, when we can put pictures up and we can put video up, and but I
Yeah, I
think
think they will be releasing that feature soon.
releasing, is that what you said? Releasing?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Release.
they
I
will
thought you
be
said losing. I said we've already lost it.
no, no, they will be
I
adding
thought
now.
you can't lose what you don't have.
Yeah, agreed with you. Yeah.
Be like me saying I lost, but yeah, I've been using this joke and it's so true. It's like I weigh 220 pounds, right? It's
Hmm.
like I woke up one morning and I weigh 140. I
So,
and I'm lighter,
mm,
but I've lost all the features. The features are gone. But you know what? Less is
yeah,
more, though, isn't it? Isn't that what they say? And less is more, except for
yeah,
money.
but yes, agreed. But
Yeah,
sometimes the pro broadcasters need all these features.
they
Like,
do. Are you a pro
uh,
broadcaster?
not
I
that
I
yet,
am in
but
my mind. In my mind, I'm a pro. But you know what?
yes.
That's why I have Randy. Randy says, like, buddy, at best we're mediocre.
Mm.
That's all we are. We're the kings of mediocre. I went,
Yeah,
okay,
you
well,
know,
thank you.
today what I did, I was doing broadcasts using my Android device, and
Yes.
I was showing sunset.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like missing the feature where we could zoom in, the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what hopefully they will add. Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
are you gonna use the platform more now or less, you think, in the future with the way it's set up?
I think I'll be using more because I got now more time, more free time. Like
Oh,
for
really? Oh, good.
last,
Hi, Mark. Good to see you.
yeah,
Hi, Alexis. How are you? Good to see you.
yeah. Nazim is saying that Habs kicked me out.
Did
And
they?
by the way,
Well,
yeah, I don't know
I
why.
think I think they have a new feature. If
Yeah.
the testosterone level gets too high, it'll boot out the if there's too much unsa, or ego, it just you
Hmm.
have to go. Yeah, it's a
So
new
they
feature.
they
Yeah.
put it artificial intelligence AI in, right?
Yeah, that's it. They went, "Oh, we got a lot of hot air here. Let's go." Fake news. No.
Yeah.
Um, have you tried broadcasting yourself? Were you part of the OG, original gangsters, original crew?
No.
No? Have you tried to
Not yet.
broadcast?
No, not yet.
No. Okay.
You notice Michael's Salam.tv. Is that the pronunciation? He's in the backstage. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know
been in the
whether.
backstage for about 12 years. I had him on
Okay.
earlier. Yeah. See,
No
what we do
worries.
now, now
Yeah.
that Randy's hurt my feelings this morning, I will leave him in the backstage and go like, "No, I really need to think about what you said, and I need to process that, and just let him stew in there for a while." But he'd be in
What
the
happened?
comments calling me everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I won't make him wait. But I don't know if you know this. It's been a while since I've said this, but Randy was the one who told me about Happs.
Yes, same with me. He was the one who
Yeah,
brought me
there
up
there
to
would be
this
no but
platform.
Mike Bathurst without Randy. He,
Yeah.
he sat me down for about 20 minutes and explained why I should do it.
Yeah. Erika is
And
saying, has anyone tested for 12 hours stream yet? I think I have tested about 4 hours other day. I think that was, if I'm not mistaken, Friday night at Malaysia. So
So you did do
me,
a broadcast. So how long
yeah, yeah.
ago?
No, it's
On
just this weekend
okay.
we did it,
So
and Swiftbeat joins,
yeah,
then few others joined, so it continued like
perfect.
few
How is
hours,
Swift
and
Beats doing? Is he okay?
he's okay. He's enjoying,
Okay.
and he used OBS to play his music and all that. That's
Ah.
why I came to know.
So
And
for those
yeah,
who don't I know you're tech savvy. Okay. So if you can explain how someone can like I know how to use OBS, but how do you
mhm.
connect OBS to this? I know how it's done, but I would rather you explain it.
Sure. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. And I just experimented before joining your podcast. So what
Okay.
you need to do,
Hmm.
first of all, you need to install OBS. It's a free studio live streaming platform. Once you
Yes.
install it, then
Hmm.
you need to add in scene. So I would recommend you to
Yes.
add your desktop as a background
Yeah.
source, and then add in your video capturing device as your camera,
Yeah.
so that you can adjust yourself on top of
Yeah.
that background,
Hmm.
and add audio also.
Yes.
And you don't need to go live streaming. There will be a setting called virtual camera, start virtual camera.
Now, where
So
is that in Happs? Where is that?
no, no,
Or is
not
that
in,
in?
no, no, in OBS studio.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Okay. And
Where do you? Hmm.
Pablo have given a very good tip. You
Hmm.
need to close your browser,
Hmm.
close it, shut down your browser, open
Yeah.
OBS first,
Yes.
run virtual camera in OBS
Ah.
Studio, then
Ah.
on your browser. So
Yes.
your virtual camera feed will be
Hmm.
given to the browser. And then
Beautiful.
when you will run your studio in Happs, go live,
Yes.
click the small arrow next to the video or camera. They will give
Yes.
you option to pick. Like just now, mine
Ah.
option
Yeah.
was, um, what was that, snap camera. Then you will have
Yes.
OBS virtual camera.
Right. Now the Snap one, you can add photos, right?
Layers on top of photos, I could add, different
Yeah. So what
things.
what does that application cost, or is that free as well?
It's free. You can download snap camera. If I'm not mistaken, it's from Spotify.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And
So
you could change. Let
hello,
me try.
Mel. We love
So you
you,
see,
Mel.
I changed my
Hmm.
background. So I'm adding the layers. See,
Yes. You look like
something
a bird soaring in the
like yeah.
sunset now. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You
So this
did
is all
a
from snap camera.
yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Mm.
That's great. So when you miss Randy, you can put a photo up there of Randy.
Yes.
Yes.
And let me share with you my OBS virtual camera, and you will be seeing, because I have captured the desktop
Sure.
screen
I'm
plus
open.
my
Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Yes.
why
Thank you for the
why
heart,
it's not.
Swiftbeat. Yes.
Yeah,
Swiftbeat, I
SwiftBeat is
think I
there.
invited you before.
I have closed the OBS, so let me run my OBS.
Okay.
So if you don't run the virtual camera, this is how you
Hmm.
will be seen in the video. This is the OBS logo.
Right. Yes.
So just give me a minute and let
Okay.
me run my OBS, start
Do,
virtual camera.
oh, look at that. We see everything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is
Hmm.
how I can change this. This is the studio which we are seeing. Now
Right.
I'm clicking. Maybe you will see me now, right? And I will minimize this.
Yeah.
How about now? What you're seeing?
Yeah. So
The
all you have to
background.
do is find virtual camera
Yes, correct.
within OBS, activate
Yeah.
it, and then you'll instantly have the founders in your life all the time.
No, this
No.
this was this was a video which I was just
Yes.
watching from
He does
YouTube
not
channel.
have cameras at their house. Please. Okay. Don't.
So
Don't think that. Not even for a
yeah.
moment. All right.
It,
He's
are
well
you
done.
seeing my video also?
No, I'm
No.
seeing a Christmas tree and your
Ah,
yeah,
okay, okay. Let me change.
yeah.
That's the background of my.
Uh-huh. It's pretty seamless on yours. It's looking good. So
Yeah. So what you need to do, you set the scenes before you start
yeah,
live
I know how to do
broadcasting.
all that part.
Yeah, yeah,
So
and you can
so you
keep on
basically have
switching.
to find, and it's called again virtual camera. You have
Yes,
to activate that, and you have to turn your browser off. Run this first, then go
yeah,
into Happs, and then you'll see within your camera that setting will be in there,
yes,
right?
correct.
And then the other one that's a lighter format, which is called again, where you can put the photos. What's that one called again?
Sorry, which one? In
There's
OBS, you mean?
OBS, and then there's the other one.
Prism. Prism, is that?
No, the one you said I think was through
Oh yeah, yeah.
Spotify.
That's Snap Camera.
Snap camera. We're snapping it up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So Snap Camera, you can
Hmm.
change. Um, let me do.
So when they have camera and they have photos, are you going to continue to use OBS anyway? So none of this is a big deal to you. You don't care.
Yeah, for me it's okay. It's just let me show you. This is how Snap Camera looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So let me make it big. So
Mm-hmm.
I have different layers. I could search here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try three. So these all are lenses. That's it,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Oh,
can
I
pick.
see. I
Yeah.
see.
So
I
now,
understand now. Okay, I thought you were just
now you
enamored
see
with
my
beautiful
background
women.
change.
I did. I really thought you were just enamored with beautiful women. I went, okay, well, there's many layers to
So
this man. But now I'm realizing this is the backdrop. Okay. See, you should never
yes,
judge. You should get the full story before you.
yeah.
Okay. Ted Hicks, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
So
Yes.
let me go back, and you will see me in a full nice background. So this
Yes.
this is how Snap Camera will work. And there is another. I forget the name. It's still from the same
Hmm.
Snap company where you could design these layers for you
Oh,
can yeah, and
that's
you could
cool. So it's kind of a lightweight OBS in some ways, a very lightweight, just for
very
photos.
light. Where
Very
yeah, just
light.
for photos.
Kind of like Haps
Yes.
now. Very light.
Yeah.
Very light. I love what you said though. To me, it's lean.
Mm.
It's a lean, and I'm hoping once they get the bugs out, the average person will be able to run anywhere with it. Like, look how crystal clear we are,
Yeah. The video
right?
is great.
It's phenomenal. Like, it's amazing. I don't even think I need that now, do I? And there we go. Got that gone. We have natural light now. The best light in the world. Natural
Yeah.
light. Brought to you by God.
Yes. It's 8:45 p.m. here in Malaysia, so
It's
I'm
7:45 here, but for you it's at
AM.
night, right?
Here is
Is
an
it
AM,
AM for
right?
you? I am.
No,
Yes.
PM. My side
I
is PM.
and I am.
So it's the opposite, right?
Yes. Yes. I'm so glad you came up today.
Thanks for inviting me. And I was bit figuring out how to join because you have to go to profile and then there are three options,
Yeah.
and then you have to press invitation and then join.
You
Someone was
should
telling,
do me a
yeah,
favor if you don't mind, if you enjoy these
please.
type of things. Can you please in the future make a YouTube video
Hmm.
on showing how to do that and make it,
Sure,
as
sure.
simple as possible? Because I
Yeah,
think you would get mega views on it, which in the future might award you with some money. And I
sure,
think
sure.
you like money's good. Swift
Yeah,
Beats is here in the house. Hi, Swift Beats.
yes.
Hello.
How are you,
Hello,
sir?
Sweet.
Can you turn your
Salam,
volume
salam.
up a bit? Are you in bed right now? Or what's going on?
No, 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 no. I'm awake.
Your
I'm
volume
Your
I'm
volume
in the
is
kitchen.
oh. Do you have
zero.
a Bluetooth device on? That might be your problem.
No, I'm wired wired headphones to the
Okay,
phone. So I
it's
think
just
it's just
really low. I
having
don't know
to
why.
increase my volume on mobile devices can
I can't hear you even.
No, yeah, he's saying mobile device, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's saying he's got headphones, and I asked him if he had Bluetooth, and
Hmm.
he said
is
no.
that
I
Sometimes the
think it's
inter.
is that better?
Yeah,
that's
now
way
much
better,
better.
way
Much
better.
better.
All right, that's without the headphones.
Oh, that's
So
way better. Whoa, whole new
yeah.
world,
Yes.
whole new world. There we go.
Just
So
now you were
headphones,
deep in well.
they need to address
Can
it.
we see you? And then I can sing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Right?
Not at the moment. No, 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 no.
No, no,
But
no. You don't
yeah,
want you don't want to
Hasnin,
excite them
it's
too
so
much.
cool.
You don't want to show them that level of beauty in the morning. You know what he's doing?
No,
He's saying to himself, "Look, I want to give these guys a chance. If I come on, there will be no one else. It'll just be me. That's it. I get it. You're sparing us.
Hasnin, Hasnin, I like that you're showing everyone. We both did those tests,
Yeah.
and when I found out the snap camera and the
Yes,
OBS.
yes. So Swiftbeat is my guru in exploring all these
Oh,
technologies.
no way. Thank you,
Yeah.
Swiftbeat. So indirectly, we're all helping each other here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Swiftbeat. See?
and I always use his music even in before my workshops at my institution. So a lot of people they like his tones, and so rather than they are waiting that we have to start workshops or event, so I play his music and put the title slide there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I start.
Now the thing is with the OBS, I was worried about the ratio. Do you know what I mean? Because
The,
this is a strange ratio, the way it. You know what I'm saying, right? Swiftbeats.
It's
yeah, yeah.
code, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to
So
adjust it.
the other way is you need to remember your pixel size, right? Is that the same
Yes.
thing? Yeah,
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
yeah. But there is an option you can go click fit into the frame.
Ah,
So whichever
that's what I
size,
need to do. I need to fit
yeah.
into my frame. Yes, in real life.
Every
Hasnin, the other thing we could try is if you're up for that, even if you want, if it's okay with Michael, if we can do the
Yeah.
test. So basically, when you run up OBS, you know where you can add images and stuff, yeah, or whatever. If you
Mm-hmm.
stretch it out as much as you can, really big, and then
Mm-hmm.
start to reduce the size on the setting, because there's a thing where you can just press down and then it just reduces the image
Ah,
until it gets the perfect
yes,
fit, and then we know exactly. We don't have to
yes.
ask. We can ask the Happs people what the dimension is, but
hmm,
Yeah, I think in the future we'll figure that out. And the other thing you can ask too is questions on Discord. And I know that Joseph yesterday figured it out, so he might be able to give you a few
oops.
tips. But he had 12 or 15 different individuals on that broadcast. I loved it. I thought it was cool. I didn't watch the
Hmm,
whole thing. I only watched the last few minutes.
I see.
But I do have someone who's got my name out there,
Hmm,
Mike Bathurst, and it's a slight variation of my name. So it looks exactly the same, but it's not. So the
yeah,
L is a 1 instead of an L. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe they need to come up with this feature to have username our own preference, and then you could change. Yeah.
Swifties, what do you think of the new Haps
Swiftbeat actually
experience?
dropped and he left.
Did he? Well, he does that to me a lot.
Maybe it's the technology.
I I think he's just like, I've had enough. That's it.
Uh,
Enough of him.
but but normally
You're
he
not
will
dropping
inform.
though. Why are you not dropping? Is because you're fiber optics as well?
No,
Do you
no.
ever?
That's a good question, and you have answered already. Why others are dropping and why my
I don't
he's
know.
back.
He's
Maybe he's
back.
on the mobile data. I'm
Yeah.
using landline and it's
Yeah. But you
Ethernet.
you you must have good internet.
Yeah,
Because
it's
that's key. Like Haps can't be responsible for shitty internet.
no,
yeah.
no, no, no. You know what it is? Is a lot of
What it
people are
is.
getting kicked out of the broadcast. That's
Mm-hmm.
what's
Mm.
happening. There's a bug where it kicks out the guests or the
But
participants.
why Michael already asked me why Habs didn't kick me out. I've been
Yeah.
in this
See,
broadcast
I
more
have a
than
theory. If you have too much testosterone, they have a new meter that measures it, and it'll boot you out. Like Randy was the first to go, so I
yeah.
think that's what it is. And then
Nah.
Nazim was gone. That was it, and that
Yeah.
totally makes sense. And the Swift beat, he won't even show his face, so that's it. We're gone. We're gone.
They have AI feature, SwiftBeat.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was
So
saying, yeah, that we should test it out and get the ratio right of the image and
yeah.
see if we can figure it
But if you
out. What do you
guys could
think?
do a
Yeah.
video on YouTube, I'm telling you,
Mm.
it would get played
Yeah.
forever, forever.
Michael, can you do me a favor? Move me up and see how is the image, because here
Sure.
it will
There you go.
adjust with
Look,
the
and you
small
can do that
container.
by just dragging it up, or
Yeah.
you can tap your heels and
Mhm.
say "No place like home" 3 times. That sometimes works too.
So I've figured it out that basically what
Hmm.
Hasnim's picture is right now. That's the full ratio picture it sets. But when it goes into the smaller kind of thing where like me and Michael are,
Hmm.
it,
Hmm.
it
It will
just crops
squeeze.
it. It just
Yeah.
crops it.
Okay.
Replace me, Michael. Let's try.
I could
See.
never replace you.
No, I mean
Hey
just drop
Mel.
me
I
down.
could never do that. That would be wrong.
Agreed. Agreed. Just move me
Swifties,
down. Move my picture down.
move me
Oh
Yes.
my
down.
God.
There you go. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. There's a whole lot less. I think your face is slimmer though in this one.
Yeah.
I
It
think
actually
it's.
squeezed in.
I think we lose about 10 pounds, you and I, when we go in
Wow.
this
I wish.
this mode. Yeah.
Wow.
News Sport Live. Thank you for the one, Mel. Thank you for the burst of love. We're all about the burst of love here. Okay.
Yes, and another thing I notice, which is a good feature, I really
Okay.
appreciate, like in broadcast, you can give awards to any of the
Yes,
host
I
also.
love that.
That's great.
Oh, if
Yeah.
if you really don't like the host, what you can do is you can give everybody in that broadcast an award.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that is the ultimate FU, I think.
Yeah.
Right? I've
Because
had that.
sometimes,
I've already had that a couple times where people have come in and give everybody else an
yeah.
award and then went, "Bye, Mike."
Yes. Even in my broadcast also the
Yeah.
other day with SwiftBeat,
Mhm.
actually that's how I
Wow.
notice. I mean
We know
that's
that
fair
though.
enough.
Yeah, but that's a looks thing, right?
Yeah.
He's a beast of a man. I've said that from the beginning.
No, 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 no.
Thanks. You
Yeah,
see,
it's
You're
okay.
too kind. You're too kind,
thanks.
people.
Is he telling me to be quiet again? He's done that before too. Like, shut up.
No, I'm just saying you're very kind, and I respect that,
Oh,
and I appreciate
okay.
it. We're
No,
all
I have
amazing.
good eyes. I have good eyes and a good memory because you're not showing us right now. Is your hair
Mm.
like everywhere?
No, I've actually
No.
cut it.
Did you?
Mm.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on, show us. Come on. You owe it to the women of the world, you know?
No, not to the
No.
women. I'm just a one person only.
You're
Thing.
just a one person? You only share your beauty with you now? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Michael,
with
news
only
portal
one
live.
person. I mean the
I
one
know. I'm just
woman.
messing
The
you.
one
I just
woman.
one. Yes, my beauty
Yeah.
is only meant for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. My name is Swift Beats. When is the new music, Swift Beats, so I can promote it and play it? Oh, wait, I can't yet unless I use OBS. Go ahead.
You
We'll
don't
get
need
there.
your OBS to play music.
Okay,
Unless
what
you
do
want
I
to show
need?
the visual kind of, if you want to show the visual thing, then that's
Mm.
OBS is good for that, showing the image and
Uh
the
huh.
video and all of that stuff
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
text. But sound wise, you don't need OBS. You can use like a virtual mixer thing, like what I use
Mm.
is voice meter,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and then
What
whatever's on your
what
picture,
is the quality like though?
Perfect.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
You could adjust it even. You can pitch
Studio
down,
quality.
pitch up. Yeah.
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 Look at how excited he gets when he talks about it. Do that again. That was beautiful. Pitch up, pitch. I could almost do a meme when he's doing that and put some music in there.
Is it is it
You're
because
up
of
on
your
the
moving
top
hand?
again.
Is it because of your moving hand and it detects your hand motion? I guess so. And then you bring me down. Hey, change
Hasnin,
No,
this
no,
way.
I
Hasnin,
brought you up. I wanted all that
Hasnin,
beauty up there. That's what I
Thanks.
was.
Hasnin. Since
If we can't have Swifties, we gotta have you. There you go.
Oh,
So
thanks. Yes,
people are
Hasnin,
so
Safeed.
sick of my mug, buddy. They're like anything but him. Oh my god.
you
Yeah.
should
So
you should try one of the face filters on
yeah. So
Snapchat.
Swift Beats, listen, I'm being serious. Will you
Yeah.
go do a show with me one night where we just talk about the features, especially as the features come up? Maybe we'll do one once a week and say, "Oh my God, look at that!"
That's a good way to hide your
There,
face.
there. Well, no, but every woman loves a man with good wood. Yeah.
So Safeed, you can use this. I'm just sharing with you, no? And you can come live.
What you're trying to say is I've got good wood, yeah? Okay. I'm staying at
Yeah,
work.
Oh,
Michael, we have news sporter live asking
yeah.
you how is the weather there.
It's not snowing. It's cold. It's currently right now 2 degrees,
Wow.
and it's 7:58, and it's November 15th. Can you believe it? Can you believe it's
Yes,
November 15th? And
it
we've been in
is.
this crazy cycle of looniness now with the pandemic forever. You really don't know what I'm going to say. I can tell by your eyes. He's like, "Where's he going now? Where's he going now?" Swift Beats is so used to me now. He knows I won't go completely off the rails. I'll just take it to the edge. So it's like a roller coaster ride. You're safe. You think you're not, but you're going to be okay. Swift Beats left again. So you talk about him too much, and bam, he's gone. So listen, I do need to end this, but I love that you came up. Please don't be a stranger.
Sure, sure. No worries. Thanks for
You said that last
invitation.
time. You went sure, sure, and then it was about a year later. Sure, sure, sure. Yes, the check's in the mail, and I love you. Goodbye. Sure, sure. Goodbye. No, no. Is there a reason that you don't broadcast sometimes? Is it you just get
No,
sick?
because of my workload. Sometime like is
Yeah.
similar work which I'm doing now. So just imagine like 6 hour in front of screen. You are managing online
Oh,
events. Sometime
yeah.
managing training, conducting workshops of 3 hours
Okay.
online. So you
Right.
get
And you're
like
sick of people, right?
not
You're
sick
sick
of
of.
people. I always love people. I always appreciate, but
Yeah.
sometimes the screen fatigue. I have to take care of that.
I think he's saying in a very nice way, Michael. I deal with people all day. I think
Walt
I'd
is
rather
there.
stick my
I
hand in a blender than go. Walt's here. Hey, look, Walt's saying hello
yes,
to you.
yeah.
Yeah, Walt, do you want to come
Hello,
up for a
Walt.
sec, or are you going to get in trouble? I think he's at work. But honestly, if you and Swift could do a show once a week and just handle some of the questions, because
Sure,
you
sure.
have such a beautiful demeanor about you. You're very patient. I think if you bring me, you'll have some excitement.
Yeah.
You know, you may be a little flustered. If I get too much, you just go, you have that little button, you click me and go, I don't know what happened to Michael, but he's now in the waiting room.
No, I like your last time you started inviting some of the people from the industry and they discuss serious stuff.
Yes.
I
So
like
you,
that. Yeah.
okay, well, I'll consider that in the
So
future because we're going to do that in
yeah,
the new year.
yeah. Then that
And
would be
even
great.
they know me. They're like, oh, Michael,
Yes.
please. Michael, go, like, just stop. No, you know what's funny though? We'll do those shows that are serious and we're in the room and we've got it all structured, right? And
Yeah.
we're ready to go. And we're like, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk. You
Yes.
know what happens? None
Hmm.
of that gets done. We go in tangents, right? And
No,
we're
but
having
but you
fun.
you as a moderator could actually moderate the session and don't go
Yes.
beyond 30 minutes, maybe maximum 40 45 minutes.
Yeah. It never
And
happens. Trust me. When I get my friends and I together and
oh yes.
yeah, and they all are brilliant
Yes.
and they want to show you how brilliant they are.
Yeah.
So when
But
they get this, and they all could go on for an hour themselves. You
yeah,
get my
but
point? You
yeah,
must
yeah,
know
yeah,
people
I
like
got.
this. Oh yeah.
But some of your shows were very very structured. Like especially, I think there was a discussion on bitcoins and
Yeah.
some e-commerce.
Yeah.
technology related. Yeah. So Walt
Yeah.
is saying interesting fact. Even though I didn't join the broadcast, my number still counts towards your overall total at the top. Strange.
Yes. Well, Walt, you and I, I think transcend boundaries and logic. And when we're together, I think the universe opens and is receptive to the BS that I'm spewing in this moment. There we go. It's all good. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
being here, sir. Mel, you're not coming up, are
Thanks.
you? Mel's gonna. She promised me April 24th on my birthday. She's gonna come up. She's never promised me anything, by the way. I just keep saying this, but I hope to see her on my birthday, April 24th. She can get ready, and we can have her up for like 10, 20 minutes, and because I've never seen her interviewed.
Mm.
No, no. Um, are you open to coming up once a week with Swift, and we'll do more of a serious thing talking about the change because there're going to be changes in apps every week. Huge.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, and I think this new interface bring us back to how we started on Has platform, and the
Yes.
community was so helpful that I was a passive broadcaster. I will
Hmm.
always sit, and you notice also many times you have remind me just say hi whenever you watch
Yeah.
my
I've
broadcast.
I've always been insanely shy. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, but
Reserved.
this is what you're saying is contradicting what we are doing now. So it's like we are coming in live and we are trying to. I was also having a stage fear,
Oh, stage
but
fright. Stage fright.
yeah,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah. No, you know what? Just think about it. It's not about you. It's about
hmm,
what you can do to help people.
yes,
Like, and everybody knows your story already now. They know who
hmm,
you are, they know what to expect.
yeah,
So, and if anything, I think you're deeply respected on this.
yeah, yeah.
I
That's why
do.
I'm continuing. Yeah,
Yeah. So, and I'm hoping some of that will rub off on me. That's the only reason I brought you up. I have
yeah,
zero respect from anyone. If I bring you up, it elevates my respect level. No,
yes.
I'm very grateful to have you up here. I'm grateful to have Swift Beat up here.
Thanks, thanks,
And
thanks.
Randy, I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that new feature with the testosterone level thing. I can't control that. Take care.
yeah.
Bye bye.